Hello?
Hello.
Let me see. Is this blue hair or is it a scarf? Oh, it's blue hair.
Yeah, it's blue.
Let me see this blue hair, girl.
Looking
You
like
like
Marge
it?
Simpson.
What type of time did you
You like it?
This is
Okay,
ridiculous.
I mean, it's different.
Yeah. It's just something quick. I'm about to go out and have a drink.
Okay, are you looking for love?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Remy.
Remy, where are you calling me from?
Rochester. We both looking for love.
Okay, let me talk
God.
to you first. Rochester,
Okay.
New York?
Yeah, Rochester, New York.
Okay, how old are you?
Boot.
29.
29. And what you do for a living?
Say that again?
What do you do for a living?
She's 29.
I work in a hospital.
Okay. You have any children?
Yeah, I got kids.
How many kids do you have?
6.
You really have 6 kids?
Mm-hmm.
How old are your 6 kids?
11, 8, 9, 3, 2, and 5.
Are they all by the same man?
No,
How many men?
4.
Why you not with the
You was
2-year-old dad?
He on your. I think he on your show.
He on my show, the 2-year-old dad?
Yeah, I think he on your show.
Who was your 2-year-old dad?
You said who is he?
Yeah.
His name JJ.
He was on my show?
No, he on your show. Like when I go, like he got your show on his app.
Okay, has he ever been a guest on my show like you are right now?
No, I don't think so.
So why y'all not together though?
Cause I just don't want to. I don't. We're not good for each other at all. It's toxic, real bad.
Why you not with the 3-year-old dad?
That is his dad.
Oh, that's to say, so the 2-year-old and the 3-year-old got the same dad.
Yes.
Okay. And why you not with the 5-year-old dad?
Cause he was too controlling, and I don't like nobody to control me.
Okay. Have you ever been engaged or married?
No.
So we got Remy, Rochester, New York, 29. Works at
The 5-year-old's dad was too controlling. You don't want anybody to control you. So we see why you're not on birth control.
I'm done. That's the kind of control you need.
Right.
Birth control. 29. All them damn babies.
Let me do the ages right quick. 11, 8, 9, 5, 3, and 2.
That's insane.
4 baby daddies. At this point, I don't know why Kendra's surprised. You really got 6 kids?
Right.
As many as these serial baby mamas come on your show, Kendra.
Very much true. It should not surprise her at all.
We have only covered a small fraction of the serial baby mamas that be on this show. There's a lot that we ain't even covered. So I know Kendra, she has seen a lot. So stop acting surprised, Kendra.
Right.
This is what they do.
Yes, they do. And as well, since we're on topic, aesthetically, she looks like that type. You know, I know it's easy to stereotype our people, but with this electric blue hair, piercings and all that, I wouldn't be surprised if she had more than 6, 8, 10, 12 kids. That's just what they do. It's just surprising she's 29. Like, that's whatever.
And you work at a hospital taking care of 6 kids?
How, Sway?
Kendra needs to start asking these serial baby mamas, are you on welfare?
Oh, she better be.
Or do the baby daddies pay you any type of child support or financial support at all? Because this is not cute.
No. Even
this
still,
ain't cute
even
at
with
all.
the support. Even with the support, it's still not cute. It's
nothing
bad.
about this is cute.
Real.
But let's see what type of man a mama 6 possibly wants. Let's see.
Oh boy.
the hospital. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
At this point,
To
it
the
don't
hospital
matter.
with Pisces. Mom of 6
Difference
kids
doesn't
by
make-
4 men, correct?
I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about.
Look,
I'm not even reading y'all comments
You not?
stay out them comments.
Wait, what just happened?
because it looked like they talking about some hoe. Now he said JJ. Somebody said JJ from Coco Melon.
Who?
Might as well be.
Bring
Okay,
your head
continue,
up. Bring
I'm
the
sorry.
camera up so your head's not cut off.
Let's see the
I'm
hair.
Okay.
Ooh,
So mom of 6 kids by 4 men.
Itchy
never
blue
married.
over here.
So what kind of man are you looking for?
y'all, I'm sorry. I just had to pause it because let's just take it in. Let's take in the hair now that we can almost fully see it. It's like you really seriously sitting up here with this blue hair on your top of your head. It's like this ain't a practical joke or nothing.
Right.
You really serious about this blue?
It
You're
is
really
almost
serious.
Halloween. I hope this is some kind of costume or something. You really walking around the streets like this? It's insane.
And nobody better not say nothing to you. They better not stare at you with your fire blue.
Electric. Yeah, it look
Metallic.
purple. I need to fix my
I don't know.
saturation. It look purple on my screen.
Y'all tell us what color it looked like to you. It looked like a indigo.
Itchy. That on the color spectrum is itchy blue. That's what it is.
Tell us what color y'all think it is. But let's continue.
Now, Remy.
I'm looking for somebody I'm not even going to come up here and say I'm looking for somebody honest. I just want to talk to somebody that's well within themselves. Like, you got to be real within yourself. I don't give a fuck how much money you make, honestly, because I make my own money. I'm not on here looking for nobody with
You make your own money.
high figures or anything like that. I just want to talk to somebody that's cool, you know. But you got to work. I'm tired of thugs. I don't want to talk to no thugs. Anybody in the streets or nothing like that. You got to be working. If you do have kids, I hope you're in their life, because you can't be fucking with me and you're not taking care of your kids. That's weird.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
No, I'm done with having kids.
You're done with having
Wow.
kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are your deal breakers?
So she looking for what's she looking
She
for?
said no thugs. You gotta be a working man and be real within yourself. Not honest,
But real within yourself about who you are.
Yeah, okay.
We knew that she dealt with thugs and street ninjas. That's probably all who her baby daddies is.
Absolutely. 1000%.
She ain't got a straight on the straight and narrow baby daddy in there.
Probably
all
not.
of them probably thugs. All of them gang bang.
Right. Shout out to Messy Tiff. But probably the first one.
Maybe the first one.
What do you expect to attract when you look like this? You think a brother in a suit and tie, gray business suit going on a 3-piece gonna pull up on you? Come on, man. That's all you gonna get is thugs, hoodlums, and the dregs of society. Like, this is what you attracting. This is what you look like. You look like a thug in a hoodlum accessory. God damn it.
She looked like she could fight.
Oh yeah, she definitely can fight. And I don't know, she got that look in her eyes. I don't know, she might be a little mentally challenged here. I don't know.
I can't see her eyes.
I'm looking, it's like that there but not there. Look, I don't know. I could be reading too much.
She's staring off. She looking past you.
Not there. Yeah, she's just soulless. It's like it's nothing there. She's here, but she's not here.
I mean, she probably been effed. Her soul been effed out of her. Like, you know, like
that headboard. You know, that headboard do damage when they banging on that.
Right. Yeah. As many times your head hitting that the headboard, you know, it cause a little brain damage.
She look like Tua. She got the Tua look.
Right. You got concussion because dude sending you through the headboard.
Definitely.
You know, every night.
I could be wrong, but check it out. Y'all look and get in the comments. Y'all tell me. She got that look in her eyes. It's not the crazy eyes, but it's them soulless, dead, gone eyes. I don't know. Something ain't right up there.
This the men that she had babies by. It's no telling what her body count is.
Ooh.
So
29. Ooh. Anyway.
No funny. I don't want nobody that's down low. I don't like
Kendra, you know what that is.
liars. Don't lie to me because I don't lie to you. Somebody with bad hygiene, stinky feet. That's a no go. If you got a feet problem, might as well not even DM me. I'm broke. I'm sorry.
But you just
What
said
is
he
broke
have
to
to have
you?
no money.
Broke is literally having
slow.
$0 in your bank account. Like you can't even go to the store and get a quarter juice.
Where's the quarter juice at? It's 2024,
Right.
man.
So is there a
Right.
money amount he should make in order to date you?
You gotta at least, I say, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like you gotta at least be up in the range like 1,200. I'm gonna give a person like 1,200. I think that's
A week?
reasonable.
1,200
A month?
a year?
A week?
Oh no, not a year. A year, I say about like 35.
Okay.
I give a person like 35 a year.
Make at least 35. Okay.
How much you
Should he
make?
look a
You got
certain
6
way?
kids.
He don't have to look a certain way. Just I don't want to date nobody shorter than me and nobody bigger than me. As far as like you can't be fat, like your stomach can't be hanging to the floor. Stop laughing, sis. The shit not funny. I'm trying to be serious here. Yeah, you could take your sip. Take one for your
drinking?
Oh, it's not
What
alcohol.
is
It's not alcohol.
wrong with her shirt?
It's not alcohol. It's not alcohol. Okay. All right.
Let's get to the
we already got
Kendra
this
can.
money question. Make
I
at
got
least
to see this
35K, correct?
Yes.
Let's do the Kendra can.
Yes.
Please, let's
see.
do the Kendra can. What is that? What is
The blue
that?
hair, that's her hair. It's not a scarf. I asked that in the beginning.
That ain't
I
her
was like, is it a
hair,
scarf or is it your hair?
motherfucker.
I'm trying to.
Okay, why you?
Okay, hold on.
Why your shirt cut
Yeah,
up
That's
like
what I'm
that?
saying.
So
Oh
You was
my
fighting
God.
wildcats.
You're
Oh, this
supposed
is
to have had
nigger-fied.
6 kids.
Oh, it's
This is nigger-fied. This
I don't got you on here.
She look like
Remy,
one of the
what's the
worm
age
guys
range you
from
want
Men
to
in
date? You're
Black.
29.
Okay, so lately a lot of people been telling me that I need to stop dating in my age bracket and try to go a little higher.
Racket,
So
age, racket.
I'm 29. I date somebody between the ages of 35 to 60.
60?
35.
Shit, these niggas nowadays at 60, they don't even be looking like it. I said that's different.
35 to 60. Right?
Yes.
35 to 60. Okay.
Leave that older gentleman alone. You try to
Predator.
get his pension.
Predator. Come on. She look
They
like one
don't
of the
be
worm
looking
guys.
like it. These older men don't even be looking like it. Leave that old man. Ain't no older man want to deal with you and all them kids. He probably raised his kids, and he ain't trying to. Right, he ain't trying to deal with you. Be no stepdaddy to all them dang kids.
This is raggedy. This whole thing is just raggedy, man. What the hell is she wearing? Get that damn blue hair off your head. This is crazy.
And why is it a sweater? Like, because it's not keeping anything warm. You got your chest out and the stomach out. What type of sweater? I hope you got a discount at whatever store you bought this at.
It was half off.
I hope they gave you half off because this is half of a sweater.
Oh my God. What is
horrible.
the point of a sweater? A halter top sweater
It's all
that's cut in the middle, and it got another cut like in the top. What is this?
Did she do that?
Girl.
I hope you didn't cut up your sweater like that, or them kids cut up this sweater. Them kids cut up their sweater. So any man looking to go over there, you know, your clothes might get cut up.
Just know, the little niggas is wild. You in for a time, you go over there. You be lucky to come out with your life, them damn grim lords.
Oh my God, I'm surprised ain't one of them showed up yet.
Right. That's true.
They might be
not be home. She might not be home.
Right. They may not be at
somebody
home.
Else. She might not be in the house. She done left them damn kids in the house and she up the block.
Right. She might be at her sister's house.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly. Or they might be well behaved. I will just give her that. They might be well behaved. But let's continue.
So, when was your last relationship? Wait, you'll go all the way to. Wait, you'll go
Look, you
30
just
years
did math,
older than
Kendra?
me?
You just did some math, huh?
Why? Why you want to go 30 years older?
Because I think they're more mature. I mean, certain people, you know,
With
you
blue
have to
hair, you
conversate
looking
with
for
them a little bit.
maturity.
And I was like this guy that worked at my job. We be having the conversations and stuff, but it's not no somebody that I would talk to. So that's out the question. He just a good friend.
Okay.
He probably give you a little money.
So
huh?
when was your last relationship?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Do toys count?
Oh,
what?
Oh God.
Stop laughing. I said, do toys count?
It don't.
Okay, I gotta. Sometimes people do give me the toy last time. I'm talking about a human being.
Don't say it like that.
You know, what? A month ago.
Okay, is that guy an option?
He was, but not no more. Cause,
No.
nope.
Nope.
Cut him off. Nope.
Why you cut him off?
Because he just a whore.
Okay.
No.
And I'm not with that dipping and dabbing. If you with me, you with me. If I'm with you, I'm with you. You're not about to be screwing me and screwing everybody else. You're not doing that.
Not doing that. Okay. Okay.
Girl.
Okay.
Because you real protective of your cat, huh? You real protective.
Girl, please. Man, this is...
He can't be dipping and dabbing because you protected of your cat, sis.
Stop it. Everybody done already had the damn cat anyway. Nothing to protect. Please, man.
Oh,
Stop.
nah.
A month ago and you using toys. Y'all some horn dogs. Like, y'all need to stop. Really need to stop. Get your priorities in order. So go take care of them damn kids. Get off Kendra's show. Nobody wants your ass. Electric blue hair. Look like the goddamn worm guys. All them damn babies. Now get out of here, man. Go. Get your ass out of here. This is crazy.
Okay. So Remy, 3 flaws you have to work on.
The hair. That sweater.
You want to help me?
Help you?
Yeah. I don't know. You don't?
I don't know.
I honestly cussing.
I don't have no flaw.
A lot. I cuss a lot. Working on that.
Okay, insightful.
Saving more because I like to spend.
Spend
and
what?
Being
Spend
careful
what?
who I give my heart to.
Get boundaries.
Now, Remy, are you familiar with my show?
Yeah, I watch your show a lot.
Okay, so you know the cousins is going to talk about this. So I'm going to give you a chance to respond.
L-double-I.
What would you say
just
to
read
the
the
people
comments.
that's going to say something about you being 29 with 6 kids?
I love my babies and I pop them out and I take care of them and that's on period.
On period. They're blessings.
Do you want a guy to be a stepfather to your children?
And that's
she do.
I'm not looking for nobody to be no stepdaddy to my kids.
Of course you are.
I mean, if a man do come in the picture and he wants to take that role,
this ain't Claudine.
I'm not going to stop a person, but I'm not looking. My kids, listen, my kids ain't about to be calling no me and daddy. My kids is respectable or whatever like that, but I'm not looking for no damn stepdaddy. I'm looking for a daddy for me.
She's not looking for a stepdaddy.
That's
she's looking
mad.
for a daddy.
That's
for
so
her.
Crazy on so many levels.
That part.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Remy?
Because I'm funny. I'm
funny looking.
I work. Yeah, bitch, I really fuck up. But I'm sorry.
Girl, who you talking to?
Yeah, I'm outgoing. I'm truthful. I don't lie. Like I don't feel like I have to lie, honestly, because when you lie, you just gotta keep making them up. And I don't got time for that shit. I'm too grown. And I mean shit. I know how to cook, I clean.
You better?
Yeah.
Okay. Now Now let's get to it. Should he be in Rochester, New York?
She can't travel.
I don't want motherfucker to be in Rochester shit, so I could fly out. If you want, he could be out of state. I come to him, or he could fly me out. Whatever the deal is. I don't. If he is in Rochester,
got
just
too many
don't know a whole
kids
lot
now.
of people, please. It is. It's small here. Everybody know everybody type shit. Because everybody do know everybody.
Okay. Now, are you on the Kendra G
Save your time and your megabyte.
No. But I did see that you had said that you had an app. I just wasn't able to download it yet.
Okay, what kind of phone do you have?
It don't matter.
An iPhone.
So go to your app store, type in Kendra G Singles, download the dating app, and the men can reach out to you there, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye, girl.
Bye.
Excuse me, can y'all see the lace? Y'all can see the beautiful Beverly Hills background. All right, I got to fix.
I hope that's enough.
Lord.
Okay, I think your light is good. Okay, I can work with this.
Lurking.
Lord.
What's your name, girl?
Lurking.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Where are you calling me from, Aaliyah? What up,
I'm coming from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. How old are you, Aaliyah?
I am 28 years old.
28 years old. Hold on, let me find a clean sheet of paper. All right, Aaliyah, and you're 28 years old, Las Vegas. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 4.
You have 4 kids. How old are your 4 kids, Aaliyah?
11, 8, 6, and 1.
All by the same man?
Of course.
No.
How many men?
I have 3 baby daddies.
Why are you not with the baby daddy you have with the 1-year-old baby daddy?
It just my baby is talking, but we just
She know you about to lie.
He was kind of a narcissist, and he was very selfish, and he wasn't ready to be a man. So yeah.
How many kids do you have by the 1-year-old dad?
Just 1.
Okay, so and the 2 men prior.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you choose better after the other 2 baby daddies?
So the first baby daddy, I was young.
Okay.
I was 16 when I had my first one. He was crazy, so that didn't work.
He was crazy.
And my second one, he was a serial cheater. So we were engaged. We were together for 7 years. But he left. So yeah, after
you guys
2 kids.
Engaged for 7 years?
We were engaged for 6.
Why did y'all get married?
I called it off because he just kept cheating.
Okay. All right. And then you met your 1-year-old baby daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And that just didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. What do you do?
This is a hot mess. First baby daddy was crazy. Second baby daddy, serial cheater, but you was engaged to him for 6 years. Third baby daddy, he kind of a narcissist.
That should sound like a script when they be reading this, reciting this babble. I was young. That's not an excuse. Like, that's no excuse for a poor decision. Like,
she was
would you get a mulligan? We supposed to just disregard that. Like, I was young. Nah, that ain't gonna cut it, sis. And then you was the serial cheater you were engaged to for 6 years. Why'd you get engaged? When did the serial cheating start? They be capping so much on this damn show. They say the same thing to get them out of trouble. It's like a get out of jail free. And Kendra back down every time. She back. She don't even push back.
She asked nothing. The question, why did you, what did she say about the 2? She did ask. That was the only little bit of pushback.
No, she'll ask you, but she's not going to go any further. All you got to do is say, I was young. That'll get you out of the, there's just pass. Like, oh, okay. He's a narcissist. Like, there's no example. There's no, how would you do that? Like, exactly. Like,
we need examples.
Nothing. Just, if she asks you and you say these certain words, that's it. You out. It's like a get out of jail free card. I was young. He was a serial cheater. He was a narcissist. You'll never get no pushback from Kendra on any of that. And I think these biddies be knowing that. They don't be coming on here telling you the truth. They're gonna tell you exactly what to get them out of trouble, to put the accountability back on the man. Oh, he was doing this and that. Please.
Yeah.
Anyway.
for a living, Aaliyah?
I'm an Uber driver.
Okay. Aaliyah, I'm gonna keep it real with you now. The cousin's gonna talk about you. So I'm gonna give you a chance to respond. So what do you say to the man that might be concerned that you have, 4 children, one is a 1-year-old, by 3 men?
I mean, hey, it is what it is. Like, it ain't nothing I can go back on. It ain't like I'm a terrible woman. Men just gonna be men. At the end of the day, like I can't help. I'm not gonna stay with somebody who doesn't want to love me correctly. So, hey,
fair enough. Okay, we got that. So, Uber driver. What else? I think I got it all. Aaliyah, 28. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Is that your baby right there? What
Yeah.
What the potato?
Grim Lord. Raw potato.
I just noticed that.
Why she cut a potato?
She is one.
Baby
She's
hungry.
getting into everything, honey. And she gonna get mad if I take it away. She been getting apples and potatoes, so I just let her.
She hungry.
Okay. Yeah. So we got Aaliyah, 28. What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. In Las Vegas, mom of 4 kids, by 3 men, never married, right?
Never married.
She's an Uber driver. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
Somebody just like, honest, real, mature, got their own. Because I have my own. I take care of my kids. I don't get child support. So, just someone who's not a cheater. Nowadays I feel like people don't know how to be faithful or be honest or be real. Just somebody just ready to commit, to settle down. And and it's okay. You can have kids. You don't have to have kids. Just long as you okay with having, being. I'm not looking for no stepdaddy or nothing.
You come on, man.
But just be cordial and that knowing that I got kids.
Okay. Could he have kids already?
Huh?
Could he have kids too?
No. I made all my baby daddies a father.
No. I'm saying because the next man already have kids.
Wow.
Yeah, he can have kids. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Do you want more children?
No.
All right. Now, what are your other deal breakers? Did you give me your deal breaker?
She said that she made all her baby daddies a father. So you gave them their first child, their first legacy. You just a legacy starter, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Starter. Mm-hmm. She the starter baby mama.
Right. Yeah. She got the look.
Girl,
that
cute.
Right. It's a badge of honor. I don't get no child support. Like, I'm not one of those to say, oh, take them down to child support. That means you get no support. So if somebody gonna come in this situation with this Grim Lord, the one right here and the others, you're gonna want some support, man. Come on, let's start with this. I'm not looking for a stepdaddy. That's nonsense. That's exactly what you want here looking for, to a certain extent.
In actuality, you need to get some type of financial support from your baby daddies.
Absolutely.
Whether you put them on child support or not.
Well, you got a written agreement, word of mouth.
You don't have to put him on child support, but like you just said, it should be some type of agreement that he is financially supporting his children and seeing his children.
Absolutely.
As well.
Absolutely. 100%.
So y'all be saying I don't get no child support, and that's also a badge of honor. It's not. That means you up in there, you one person in there taking care of 4 kids by yourself. Mm-hmm. And I don't need no stepdaddy. You need some type of help.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to make yourself more desirable. You are looking for a stepdaddy. Let's not be coy. Let's be honest here. Let's capping. Too much cap.
Right. She's looking for a stepdaddy. Step simp.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Breakers?
My deal breakers is just that's a good question. Somebody who's lazy, who don't have any type of ambition, don't have any type of goals in life. Somebody who just don't have nothing going for themselves. That's just mainly my deal breakers. And not like I want to say not clingy, but like what I want to call it, like just not passive aggressive, like too much, you know, just want to be like always constantly talking to me, sending me 20,000 messages, and yeah, I don't like all that.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I do like smaller men because I am a big girl.
So you want a smaller guy because you're a big girl?
But I like big girls. I mean, I feel like big but I like big men, but I don't like bigger men, like big boys.
You don't like bigger boys. Okay. Okay. So what about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
So we got Lizzo size baby mama that want to be flipped all across the place by I don't know what's a smaller man. I can't think of, but just a smaller man, like a man that's 150 or something, like slender, slim.
That's no way. No way.
She want to be flipped. She want to be handled.
Need you a big dude. Get you one of them bigger gentlemen. Get that damn bed reinforced. Yeah, reinforce the bed, and you niggas would be all right. All this, I don't even, whatever, man. Y'all, Buckarillas always want a little dude dominance. I mean, man.
I guess so. I guess that's how that works.
What's she gonna do with a motherfucker 150?
Or 160?
370.
Right.
Please, man.
And I need her to back up so we can see her full face, because her face is not fitting in this frame.
That's true. That's to tell you something right there.
I can't wait for this Kendra cam.
Oh man, widescreen and the wide angle.
Oh Lord, let's continue.
No, just long as you can afford your bills.
Okay, as long as he can afford his bills. You're 28. What's the age range you want to date?
My age and maybe to like 40, 45.
Okay, you'll go older.
Yeah, older.
You be in Vegas?
Yeah, I live in Las Vegas.
Do you want the guy to be in Vegas too?
Yes.
Back up.
I'm not really good with long distances.
Can't fit in that seat.
You don't want 1,000 messages.
This is Aaliyah, let's do the Kendra cam.
What do you want, Goldilocks?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So that Kendra cam, y'all.
Give me a second.
Here we go.
Clear out some space. Your big ass.
Ooh, look.
Let me see.
Put the motherfucking Kendra cam down. Put it down and back up.
1 second.
Girl, we can't see.
Who's shy?
She trying to get
stalling, trying to get as little as she can get. Get as little as she can get. Huh. Oh
God. Tattoo, girl.
God. Let's just take a second. We gotta take this in.
It's almost Halloween too.
She looked like that pumpkin.
Jack-o'-lantern. Jolly pumpkin.
Oh God.
Whoa.
Is this the stomach? Sis, I know that's not your stomach hanging.
Those are a couple of
them.
That's a couple of stomachs. She got a couple more.
Oh.
They loop around the back right there.
And you want a slender, small man to try to raise that stomach up? Even the bros that be in the gym gonna have a hard time. He ain't trying to raise that stomach up.
That wasn't in his routine. Lifting your stomach. That's not in his workout plan. You skip leg day, you can't even lift that.
Tell me what type of exercise you got to do to be able to lift that stomach. Nah, sis. I mean,
that's an hippopotamus right there.
But there had to have been a more flattering outfit for you.
Yeah.
There had to have been something else that you could have put on that
would have been
more flattering.
You got to come
because
out with
this outfit
romper.
this is not it.
You need a heavy
You're
duty
a big
romper.
girl, you cannot wear nothing tight. Don't do it. So come on now.
You
and
need
look,
a
she
moo-moo.
laughing and smiling. And I wonder, is this from the 4 kids? You know,
No.
this got you ballooned all out of shape.
Nah.
Or was she just a big
she's
girl?
a lifer. Yeah, she's a lifer. She's a lifer.
Oh my God.
That's all that is.
I can't.
Man, that's rhinopotamus. That's not bufferilla. That's rhinopotamus right there. Yeah, that's huge.
Oh God. Let's continue. This turn to the side.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep, that's the thing.
Oh my God.
Don't do it, I see. All right. So Aaliyah, okay, you say you're a big girl, so you want a small guy. So how much you want the guy smaller than you?
How much smaller?
You want the guy smaller than you?
Shit, everybody's smaller than you.
I just, I've tried
Look, she breathing hard.
big
already.
boys. It's just it don't mix. It just don't work.
So a guy,
What is the little dude gonna do?
But it just don't work.
Hold on.
okay, so and I have heard
What is a little dude gonna do that a big dude can't? I mean,
I think
you need a roadmap. Like, did you see how that gut? How was he
that
getting up under that?
disrespectful gut. Shout out to Single by Choices.
Right, the brothers. You ain't lifting no legs and cocking nothing upside. You ain't putting nothing over your head. How he gonna navigate through that gut? I'm not saying a big dude can, but a skinny dude, he might have less of a chance. This don't make sense. This don't make sense.
You gotta be a power lifter.
And then some. And then some to go get up under that. Like, come on, did you see that? Oh, man.
Oh my God, that side view.
Ooh.
Sis, how big is you?
It was more gut than I anticipated from the front. Like, I thought that was breast. Nah, that was gut.
That was gut. That was gut.
Oh.
Like, when they say you got a gut feeling. She can't feel her.
I'm done. Oh, God. Damn, that's massive. She's humongous. And
my God.
And I'm not trying to clown the sister, but goddamn, man.
She big. That's the fact of the matter. She's big. She's really big.
Bro.
Sis, okay, before we start worrying about a man, can we get the health? Can we lose some pounds here? Maybe 100 or 2, 3.
I'm saying, man.
100 pounds. Can we lose a few and get your health under control? You cannot tell me that this lady is healthy before anybody try to come in the comments. Y'all talking about her weight and her size. Is she healthy?
I'm saying,
y'all can't tell me that this lady is healthy. That she ain't got no high cholesterol, high blood pressure, high everything.
This young lady's 28.
High sugar. Everything is high on the charts.
Man. This is crazy. And folks, and y'all niggas, let me say this on the other end. You brothers hitting this, impregnating this, y'all are sick, man. Y'all are really sick. Now, I'm not saying she don't deserve companionship and any of that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying y'all leaving babies in there. The health is bad and y'all running off like I ain't doing this young lady no favors, man. Or them kids, like this is kind of disgusting work. Like, she's just a fun time. She's probably one of them big, huge, super freaks, and the little neighborhood, whatever's going over there doing their business, like leaving her in a worse situation. Every baby, she get 100 pounds bigger. She like 600 pounds, bro. 600 pounds.
This is my 600-pound life.
It's crazy, yo. And anyway, let us continue, man.
This, they have told me this before. So a guy your size wouldn't work for you.
No.
So what's the biggest challenge? Is it a sexual situation?
Yep. Yeah. That's all they think. Freaks.
Okay. So sexually, a smaller guy
can do what?
Yeah. like thick. I say like you could be like, if you tall and big, long as you ain't got a huge stomach, it's cool.
He can't have a stomach.
I got a big stomach.
It's gonna be like bumper cars.
It's gotta even out. It's gotta even out.
So because you got big stomach, he can't have a big stomach.
No, he can't have a huge stomach.
No, go ahead. Let it play.
Have a huge stomach. Okay, Leah. Okay. So when was your last relationship?
A year and a half ago.
You don't have? Is that your baby daddy?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have? Was he skinny?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just kidding.
Crackhead.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A few days ago.
So my question is, okay, that's fair, but my question is, why can't you just be with him?
Because he don't want a relationship.
He doesn't want a relationship. No, okay. But and you're fine with just having sex with him without the relationship?
Like, yeah, right now, yeah, I'm fine with like, because he's not really like the relationship person I would be a relationship. Like, he's not romantic. He's not nothing that I typically.
But he still get your
romantic.
vagina. He's nothing that that he don't meet your requirements, but he still get the cookies.
Yeah,
he ain't worth nothing.
That's it. That's it.
He ain't worth nothing, Kendra. What you trying to put value on these big oatmeal, ice raisin cookies?
That's it.
Okay, well at least she's being honest. He uses her, she uses him, so it's an equal. So nobody's being used because y'all gotta understand it, I guess.
You said what? I'm sorry.
So y'all have an understanding, I guess.
Yes, we have an understanding.
But let me say this: I'm gonna give you a teachable moment. This is why men don't always rise to the occasion, because you just said all the requirements that you desire, this guy does not offer, but he can still have sex with you with no commitment. So this is why men are like, ladies, you want me to do all this stuff, but you still gonna have sex with somebody who doesn't do all this stuff.
Well, I mean, I'd rather sleep with one person than sleeping with multiple people.
Listen, I understand the logic you have.
Kendra, she got 4 kids already.
Thank you.
This conversation needed to happen when she was 16 or when she was first getting out there.
Come on, Kendra.
This is when you had that conversation with these young girls. She's 28 and got 4 kids. She ain't gave it up. She's been giving it up multiple times.
Very much so. And let's give you another one. Okay, you trying to apply this logic like she got any kind of leverage. This girl like 700 pounds. She can't tell nobody no ultimatums and all that. She'd be happy. She'd probably give it up to whoever talked to her. At this point in time, like, I mean, she's not ugly in the face. I'm not saying that, but I mean, she doesn't have options to say, oh no, I'm not, I'm gonna hold it and did it. If she wants some and she trying to get some, she gonna take it from whoever hollering at her. She don't have a plethora of men and all this leverage. Like, you speaking like you talking to Lori Harvey or something. Like, fool, like that don't jive over here. Like, this young lady don't have that kind of leverage and options to be picking through this and that. Not to say you give it up willy-nilly, but she gonna give it up to whoever hollering at her. And that ain't very many people. If you saw her in public, if my brothers, would y'all, and we all, you know, I know everybody don't like him slim. I like him kind of thick my damn self, just to be honest with you. But this 700 pounds, like, ain't nobody biting and hollering at this. She ain't got no leverage to say, oh, I'm not doing this. And the cookies is that the cookies ain't worth much no more, Kendra. That was passe. She been giving it up. That was 4 kids and probably 300 pounds ago. Like, you probably could have gave her this speech. That don't matter, man. Stop trying to protect these biddies from their bad decisions. They giving it up. She's a fun time. She's a big fun time. That's probably all she is. Like, anyway, let us continue.
That sounds like the amusement park.
Fun time. Big fun time.
But I need to understand the logic of why the men are not going to rise to the occasion, because you're not making it a requirement.
That ain't
and when you don't make that a
requirement,
then you're going to keep. And listen, this is just an educational moment. You can do whatever you want to do in life.
Of course.
As long as you allow someone else to get the cookies, and I'm talking about vagina,
coochie cops. Here go the coochie cops.
If they don't meet your standards, the guy who meets your standards is like, I'm not going to work this hard if he don't got to work that hard.
Well, that's true. But I feel like, this person like that I do mess with, he reached the requirements, but it's just the point that he's not a person that just, I don't know. It's just, he's just not a person for a relationship. Like,
right.
I don't know.
You let him hit it.
All that being said,
like he has everything that I want. It's like, I thought about it, but it's just like, nah, it's certain things that kind of just throw me off.
Okay, Aaliyah, I understand that. I want you to understand what I'm saying. So you're telling us he meets requirements but doesn't, but you'll still sleep with him. So that's fine. You grown at this moment. You a mom to 4 kids.
Well, like I said, we call it situationships. You feel me?
That's not a situationship,
I wasn't really
stupid.
at the point when I started messing with him. It wasn't like I was looking for a relationship. You feel me? So it's like we both were kind of on the same page. So it's just like I said, it's an understanding. But it's not like if I want a relationship with somebody that I still didn't want those requirements because I'm what I'm looking for now. But
I rest my case. One thing I have learned is I rest my case. I ain't gonna be arguing with y'all about y'all life, so we'll keep it going. I'm gonna keep my peace of mind. So 3 flaws you have to work on, love.
I'm trying to be the coochie cops.
Let's see.
Can't think of a flaw. Can't think of one, huh?
One obvious flaw.
Question.
Can you think of one, Queen? I think I could think of one.
Probably being more not. I guess it's just not being so nice, not so giving, not so.
Good flaws.
Open.
Nice and giving. I'm nice.
Okay.
If I can say that right.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm very. What can I say? Like, I don't know how to like tell people like no to certain shit, and yeah.
Okay, so that's a flaw.
That's a flaw. Yeah.
That's okay. You have 2 more flaws?
There's one big flaw.
Do you have 2 more flaws?
There's one big flaw.
One obvious flaw. Come on now.
Come on, you can think about it.
I feel like I ain't
not
saying
really,
that I'm perfect, but I don't really feel like I have that many too much flaws.
Sis.
No? Other than that.
Sis.
Other than that, huh? There's one flaw.
Kendra
look annoyed. Kendra about to say
I can't really think of like the flaws I have. Other than just myself in general. I can work on working on myself, my mental, my weights.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But other than that, I don't feel like I have any flaws. I feel like I'm a good woman. I'm an understanding person. I'm a giver. I'm a lover.
We can move on because she said what she needed.
Right.
This is the question, and I say this every night.
Move on.
This is a question that helps me understand why people are single. Because the lack of self-awareness, and everybody, I'm not perfect. Okay, so let's start there. And I can name 10,000 flaws that I can become better at, especially when it comes to a relationship. But the lack of self-awareness people have about the things that they need to perfect and work on to become a better partner is the reason why y'all remain single. Because y'all really believe y'all flawless. And y'all
I think I'm flawless.
You literally just said.
I know. That's why I said I don't feel like I have that many flaws. But I can't think of like the flaws that get wrong with me. Okay, I can say that one of my flaws is being around my family. Like, I'm very family oriented, and like me being around, taking care of my family is probably one of my flaws. Is kind of my deal breaker when it comes to my relationships.
Sister.
So,
sister.
That's it. But I would say that I'm don't have any flaws. Like I said, like I could work on not being like a person who is too needy for a man type shit, I guess you could say.
Okay. Well, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Aaliyah?
Because
We won't.
I'm a great person, a great personality. I bring stuff to the forefront. I have my own everything. I'm a great mother.
The baby still a potato.
Great aura. Okay. So.
Aura.
Did I hear a frying pan in the back? Is that baby about to fry up some potatoes?
Like, yo, bitch, you done ate 3 times. I'm hungry. Baby got a little blade in there peeling, boiling potato.
I've heard a frying pan or some type of pot hit a stove in the background, and she got that potato. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna cook for myself. And it's funny that she said I'm a great mother, but that baby in there just having the time. Just
the baby had a potato from the jump, like hungry
for me. Dude.
Hungry.
That baby was playing with a potato.
Get a ball or something. Some kind, I don't know.
She ain't got no toys to play with. She just. I know, baby. Toddlers get into everything though, but
sure.
And she picked up a potato.
Come
that
on,
baby
shorty.
in there cooking.
Come on, shorty.
Oh my God. Oh, we're gonna continue.
Please.
Okay. Again, I want to listen, it takes a lot of courage to come on this show. And on YouTube, we have at times where they pay to have certain comments and then I'll read them to the person. But I have decided that people have to be willing to accept. So do you want me to read a comment?
Yeah, go ahead. I see them coming.
Yeah. This goes to the flaws part. Okay. We were talking about things you have to work on. All right. So his assessment was 28 with 4 kids by 3 men and is currently hooking up with a man who doesn't want her. Jump on this deal right now, fellas. You won't find another deal like this. So I feel as though he's saying these are flaws that you have to be open-minded to as you're seeking the next man.
True.
I think this could be, I'd rather my show be more educational because one thing I've learned is, I'll use myself. Ignorant is when you just don't know. I think sometimes people just are not aware. And if we could, I don't want it to be mean-spirited. That's not the goal. I'd rather be educational spirit so we can learn and then we can start perfecting certain things that we can perfect.
Yeah.
But nevertheless. All right, Aaliyah, did you tell me the age range you want to date? You're 28.
Yeah, 28.
28, okay. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Have I downloaded it?
Have you set up your profile?
No. I have not.
Save your,
okay. Well, Aaliyah for sure is taken. Do you have a nickname?
Leah B. Bambi. You guys follow me.
Yes. Hey, Bambi.
Huh?
I said, can you spell it slow?
It's going to be LEAHBEBAMBI.
One more time.
Bambi.
LEAHBEBAMBI.
Okay,
Leah B. Bambi.
Make that your username on the app because that would be the unique name in which way they can find you.
That's what you just said.
Okay,
silly.
I will do.
All right. Bye, sweetheart. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Can you hear me, Kendra?
I can hear you.
My light is flickering.
That's the best light you got.
Yeah. Oh my God, this light is something. It's something wrong with it.
Hey, your light bill?
Yeah, I want a light in your face so we can see you better.
Oh my God, come on, lamp, stop tripping. I don't know, Kendra, this lamp is tripping. Dang. I'm sorry, Kendra. I'm trying to get it working.
You can't go to another room, man?
I don't know. You can't see me, huh?
No, we can't.
I can see you, but if you don't have more light, do you have a bathroom?
She don't want to show how raggedy their bathroom is.
Your light bills must be very cheap. Okay, this is better.
My light bill is actually like $240 a month. That's too high.
Kid.
$240 a month.
Well, that's too high for it to be not working and not have no proper light.
I imagine.
I don't even know what my light bill is. That's what she said.
Okay, I'm sit right here. Can you see me?
Do you not? Are you by a bathroom? Do you not want to go to the bathroom with the light to be in your face?
I don't want to go in there because my kids. I don't know if bathroom clean or not. I don't want
to. Okay, your name is Crystal. Where you call me from, baby?
That should tell you.
I'm in Phoenix City, Alabama.
Alabama. How old are you, love?
37.
And you said you have kids. How many kids do you have?
I have 5.
How old are your 5 kids?
My oldest, she's gonna be 19 in December. I have a 17-year-old son, a 14-year-old son, a 10-year-old daughter, and a 8-month-old.
8-month-old. All by the same man?
No, I have 3 different baby daddies.
So why you not with the man you have the 8-month-old with?
Okay, so let me clock his T real quick, Kendra, because it's like a situationship, should I say?
Oh my God!
Because like we supposed to be together, but clearly he want something else going on. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Last night he fell asleep with his phone in his hand. Yeah, I grabbed it, went through it, all kind of shit. Excuse my language. Yeah. So I'm just like, if you're gonna be doing this right here, then we might as well we done been together 12 years. It seemed like we're basically growing apart. So therefore just let it be. We can co-parent, we don't have to be together. But if you're doing this, then clearly you want something else. So I don't want to waste another 12 years, if that makes sense.
Hold on.
Okay, so this is.
Didn't she say she had a 10-year-old?
Yes, she does have a 10-year-old.
So so let me assume that the little baby and the 10-year-old got the same daddy, right? She said she got 3.
That could be
she was 5 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
Man, look, man. Okay, I don't know. I might have had the numbers wrong there. I don't know. I'm confused.
Let me just remind everybody or bring it to the knowledge of everybody if you're not familiar with this. The Electronic Communications Privacy Act of 1986. It is a federal crime to engage in, possess, use, or disclose information obtained through illegal wiretapping or electronic eavesdropping. Take that information and do whatever.
Charges.
Stop going through people's phone.
Word.
Now,
it is illegal, literally,
to use any of the information that you have obtained. It's illegal. Like, y'all think it's cute to be going through people's phone.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then for the person that on the other side of it, if you got somebody going through your phone, make sure you get some type of proof that they going through your phone and they're trying to use this information against you and things like that. Check with your lawyer on how to apply the law, how to prosecute that. Every situation, now this is federal law. Now there's different laws per state as well, which is going to go more into specifics. But it's time that we stop letting people go through our phones. This is for men and women as well. But we know that women, we love to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then use that information in the court of law. Oh, look, I got screenshots that he was cheating. Mm-hmm. You can't do that. From my understanding, no, you can't do that. That's against the law. But it's like funny. I said, go check with your lawyer or do the research. Look into it. Go ahead, Faye.
It's funny that this law predates damn near the cell phone within itself. You know what I mean? Or the message text. In 1986, we didn't have that. Mm-hmm. But just that, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. And that you could use it in a criminal way, that you can be under charges for going through somebody's phone, just says to me that this is just an accepted practice. Like that, you just said it. Women go through phones, and when she does find something or whatever's the case, or use any of that information against you, that you don't even know the countermeasures that you can take to battle, or whatever, fight against whatever she's trying to accuse you of. More or less, it's just common practice. I've never heard of that law or heard that was illegal in my time on this earth. And like I said, that goes back to the 80s. So just an interesting tidbit.
And I think as we've we've gotten newer technology, they probably have went back to try to like amend it,
include other things,
like electronic communication is emails, text messages, and things like that. Yeah. So
take that what you will, you pirates, or you illegally obtaining intel.
Stop doing it. For the women, we need to stop doing this. Stop doing it.
Seek and you shall find. I would really like to know what was in the phone. Yeah, I think you probably will go into detail.
Right. Stop going through people's phone. If he just won't blatantly give you the information, then leave. If you feel that strongly about it, you got to know the answer.
Right. And you
or find out another way, because this is not it. Go have your behind caught up.
And before we continue, she said they were in a situationship. I hate when people misuse this word. If you were in the situationship, are you in the situationship now because you found what was in his phone? Or y'all always was in a situationship, so you had no reason to go through his phone? If by what y'all call the situationship, we whatever, y'all not together, but y'all together, quote unquote, then you had no reason to go through his phone. I don't know. I'm confused, but we'll see. Let's let her continue. We'll let her explain herself out the hole.
So this is you calling me today because just last night you went through his phone.
Do
y'all live together?
And like yeah.
You do live together?
Yeah. For now. Yeah.
So honey, I understand that you're upset at what you found, but you live with your 8-month-old baby daddy. You don't think that's a red flag for a man watching?
I mean, I don't know, because it's just like it's not gonna keep going on. Like, no, I'm not gonna sit around and be unhappy because of the shit he doing. I'm not gonna do it. Like, life is too short. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody.
Right. I understand this, but how many kids do you have by him?
2.
So the 10-year-old and the 8-month have the same father?
Right.
Okay, the last 2. And y'all been together for 12 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So the reality is this. If you really want to go forward, we can, but I feel like you're upset with your child's father. You live with him. You have 2 kids by him. Any man watching this, this actually could be a dangerous situation, because does he even know you're done with him? He might see this video and be pissed off that his child's mother, who he currently lives with, called me up to find a new man. I'm not saying for you to stay with him if you don't want to, but it's like, how can a new man date you as you're living with your child's father?
Yeah. I went in there and showed him that I was on the call. He was like, well, I hope you find somebody. Yeah, me too.
That's crazy.
Oh, you told him you was calling me?
I showed him. Yes, I went there. I said, look, I said, I'm finna get on. And he's like, I hope you find somebody. Like, me too, bro. Like, what?
If a man tells you, I hope you find somebody, leave, because he done with you.
Wow.
Why you have to let him keep telling you that he don't want to be with you? Like, he don't
tell you one time.
Right.
Let a man only tell you one time. We don't.
I've heard women say this. A man only gotta tell you once that he don't want to be with you. And I agree. That's true. This man had told you that he don't want to be with you. And this is probably not the first time.
That's where I was going.
You tried, oh yeah, I'm going to go get on the Kendra show. Stop me. Because a lot of that be like, I want you to stop me from doing it. I want you to beg and plead with me to not go on this show because it would show me that you love me. He don't love you, sis.
Bingo.
He been done.
Right.
Or moreover, if he ever started.
if he ever started, right?
Right.
Or moreover, like y'all do things out of bad faith. Like this, what Kendra's saying is correct. Like all of a sudden, from what you found last night, now you unhappy. See, don't let a little infidelity or perceived. Still don't know what was on the phone, but perceived infidelity all of a sudden disrupted your household. He been there. I don't know how long he been there. Y'all got 2 kids together over a 12-year span. What you getting right now that you didn't get before that? He just woke up yesterday and started cheating, or you've been going through this whole plateau the whole time? Like you've been on the same ride the whole time. This is just an act of not defiance. This is like a lash out. She lashing out. Or if she done, quote unquote, she's done, y'all move real quick. It ain't been 24 hours and you on Kendra looking for the next Dino and the next baby daddy. Like that's kind of crazy. Not to say you should dwell, but so long. But I'm saying like one day, this is where Kendra's coming from. Like you'll blow off some steam. He'll come kiss you on your ear and all that. And y'all be back at it again. Like this ain't really nothing. Like he know what he doing. If he bold enough to say that, if he's bold enough to say, like you said, go ahead, have fun. I hope you find somebody. You need any recommendations or you know what I mean? A cosign or something, like a referral. Like he was not playing at all. He's done. He's out of there. Now he been out of there, or y'all he just out of there now. I don't know. This sound crazy.
He probably was never there.
True.
Like he had the 2 kids with you. Like if it was more than that, you would say a relationship. So it's probably he had the kids with you. Y'all been back and forth. It was never established whether you was in a relationship for the last 12 years.
Right.
He cheat or what you perceive to be cheating. Because how is he cheating on you and it's not really a relationship? So you perceive that he's cheating on you. You take him back. He cheats again. You take him back. And now, because that's a gap between the 10-year-old
and the 8-month, 9 years.
So y'all been on this
carousel.
rodeo.
Yeah, on this carousel for 10, 12 years straight.
Yes. So how would another man coming into this situation, he's not gonna take you seriously. You're probably still dealing with your baby daddy. Like you said, if he come whisper in your ear and whisper sweet nothings, literally sweet nothings. How is somebody gonna take you seriously?
That's right. You'll be back. And before we continue, let's go one more point of order here. And then she got 2 kids with this gentleman, 3 kids outside of that, and 2 baby daddies. See, this is where the rubber meets the road for the ladies. We always preach, you shouldn't take on these serial baby mamas and whatever. But there's a backside to that. When you are in that path or you moving like that, this is how people going to perceive you. The next gentleman that comes into your life, he ain't going to take you that serious. No. I.e. the baby daddy of the last 2. Like the way he handling business, like he already had you pegged in some kind of situation or box. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's a zero-sum game. You can't just do everything you want to do when you're going to get Prince Charming, all this respect and all. That's not how this is going to work. Like with your residue from your past relationships, that's going to somewhat determine how people interact with you. The next man ain't gonna have no more respect for you than the last man. So with the Kendra, who she might possibly find on Kendra or elsewhere, is gonna have the same or worse kind of look for you, or respect level for you than the last guy and the guy before that. So just be careful. Again, like there's consequence to everything you do. And them 3 kids you had before, I'm sure that's why, to use y'all term, he playing in your face. he don't respect you. He don't have nothing really there for you, even though he been hanging around for X amount of years. They look at y'all a certain way when you're producing all these legacies and you become a serial baby mama. That's all I wanted to say. Let it continue. Let us continue when you're ready.
We know you're just not in your emotions, but by Friday you'll be over it.
I don't know, Kendra. Like, I'm just tired. I'm tired. And it's like when a person can, I don't know, you can only take so much. You can only kick a dog to the curb so many times before they won't come back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not going to keep sitting around being played like a fool. I'm not going to do it.
I got to charge my phone before. I mean, I get that, honey. What do you do for a living?
I mean, what you think? You think I just should call back at a later time, you know?
I think you need to get your stuff together. I think that you're a mom of 5. You know, you live with your child's father. Last night you saw something, so this is a reaction or retaliation to let him know I can find someone else new too. But the type of man I think you might want to attract somebody better than your child's father, I'm assuming. But any man with any sense would not jump into this situation. There's no reason. This is a very this could be dangerous for one thing. And it's just, why would a guy that truly has his stuff together sign up for this drama? Like, you still got to move. Like, y'all got a date. You got to move out. He gonna take you on a date and then drop you back at home with your baby daddy who still live with you. Like, this just happened last night. Who moving out? Is somebody gonna move out? Y'all not gonna move out because y'all got kids together. You also have an 8-month-old with this man. Like, any man with that, the man that you might want, like, that has his stuff together, there's no reason for him to sign up for this.
Right. I get it. Well, this won't be the last time you hear from me. I promise you. It's not going to be the last time you hear from me. I'll just call back at a later time, Kendra, you know, but just remember that name.
Okay, Crystal, I got you, baby girl.
All right, my friend. Don't work too hard. See you later.
All right, bye, baby. Bye, baby.
Brittany,
where you calling me from, babe?
Greenville, North Carolina. Hey.
Who's that?
Grim Lords.
My babies.
How many kids do you have?
I have 7.
You have 7 children?
How
old are you?
I'm 34.
34. Excuse me, how old are your kids?
I have a 13. I have a 11-year-old that's about to be 12 on the 26th. I have a 9-year-old, a 4-year-old that's going to be 5 on Monday.
Just give me their ages now, because it's going to confuse me.
Okay, 13, 11, 9, 4, 3, 3, and 1.
So 3 are twins?
No, they're not. One is going to be 4 tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Are they all by the same man?
The last 4, yes.
Why are you not with this man? Because you got a 4-year-old, 2 3-year-olds, and a 1-year-old.
It's a long story. When I met him, I didn't know he was married until I got pregnant. And that's when I found out he ended up. Right. Well, after the first time, he left the wife, and we were together until last year. So.
When did you find out he was pregnant?
The first year.
He was pregnant?
The first.
And how many kids did you have at that time?
I had 3.
So you're no, with him.
I have 4 with him.
Okay.
Confusion.
When did you find out before? Okay. How long did you date him before you found out he was married?
A year.
Okay, so that means you had 4 kids by him knowing he was married, correct?
Kendra.
After I found out, yeah, but he left, that situation after I found out I was pregnant with the first one by him. He left it.
So why did you get
married?
Pregnant 3 more times?
We were together then.
Then why are you you're not together right now? Because you didn't know he was married.
Well, he didn't get divorced. We ended up.
Mercy.
We were in a relationship, but he didn't get divorced. It was just like they were separated the whole time. It was a messy situation.
So did you think he was divorced, or did you think he was separated?
I thought he was going through with the divorce. He had got the paperwork and everything, but apparently, nothing ever moved forward.
So now he's just been still married. He went back to his wife?
I told him he had to go, and he went back.
And why? Why did you tell me he had to go? What happened?
He was an alcoholic. He was older than me. He's 50. I'm 34, and he had a problem with drinking. And when he would drink, it may be 2 or 3 days he didn't come home. He would have the same clothes on. It was just a lot.
So
he wasn't making progress.
Okay. Your other 3 children, are they all by the same man?
So, Lord have mercy. This was a lot. That was a lot to take in. Oh, it was a lot when we first watched it. It's a lot now. So 7 kids. The last 4 is by this married man. Basically, she was the side chick mistress for this married man. And she didn't know that he was married until after she had the first baby, I believe. It seemed like it's always after you had that first baby, then you have some clarity and whatnot. It just seems like that. And then, okay, let's say we were to give you that one. You went on and had 3 more kids by this man. She said we was together by then. How was you together with a married man is the question. I don't even care if he's separated. That man is still legally married.
Right.
How is this a thing?
You can't be.
Anyway.
I'm more impressed by, she said he went back to his wife. Like, how he?
Yes.
Man, he must be, I'm not going to speculate on his
he must got
bedroom activities, but yeah, he must be putting it down if he can go have 4 babies and go back to who he was creeping around on initially. That, I don't know whether to salute him or shake my head, but that's amazing within itself. I had to think about it. Like, he went back to his wife, not after the first baby. Okay, once you get caught out there, she takes you back. I can get that. But after 4, okay. Shout out to that brother.
I don't know.
He
Shout
must
out
be doing
to
something right. Man, crazy. But this is a mess. This is why would she have 3 babies after, he deceived her the first time, quote unquote. And from what she says, she was deceived. Why would you continue to deal with this man after that? Then she says, right. And then she says he's an alcoholic and this, that, and the third. Like, the more you say about him, it doesn't look. We're not talking to him. We don't know his story. We don't know what's going on with him. We talking to you. You sound stupid. Like, that sounds a little bad on your part, He's an alcoholic. He's this, he's that. He's married. He's older. You just gave a bunch of excuses to why you shouldn't have had those babies that y'all hear in the background by this dude, by a married man who was basically, I guess, married throughout. He never got divorced, from what I'm gathering here. We'll see. Let us continue.
No, my oldest 2, and then the one in the middle, my middle daughter, well, not middle, but she's by someone that I grew up with.
Okay, so Brittany Greenville, 7 children. So Brittany, do you want more kids?
No.
Damn, Kendra.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. What do you do for a living?
I work from home with Amazon.
The part about her, she worked from home. She need to work from home with all these kids. She got all these kids that ain't even in school yet. 4, 3, 3, 1. Them ain't even in school.
Nowhere near. Oh God. With all that going on in the background, she need to work
from home.
You could work from home with all that going on in the background like that? Okay. That means
I don't know. Maybe she's on a call center or something that don't distract her.
Okay, right.
Like she just sitting there making calls, but
right. I know a few people that work from home, and one of the not requirements, but a big thing is, your background got to be, if you're not on, even if like you're on camera, you can't have a lot going on in your background. Or if you're taking calls, I don't think you could have a damn daycare center hopping around behind you while you trying to assist with whatever it is you're doing on the phone,
Yeah. I mean, you gotta have like a peaceful, quiet, nice background. I don't know. Maybe she got the kids in there with a coloring book or something. Or they on their tablets. I don't know. So.
Yeah, sure.
So, what would you say to the man that might be concerned that you have 7 children?
I'm not asking him to come in and take care of my kids. I mean, I got my kids. I'm looking for a companion. And if it leads to more, then of course he's going to be around my kids, but I'm not asking him to necessarily take care of my kids, support my kids, or, be their father. Maybe just, and everybody has their own choice. I haven't had any issues prior, with people trying to date me, knowing how many kids I have, but.
Wow.
What's going on with those men?
Well, I've been focused. I had a lot going on lately, and I'm just getting back out there, to be honest. Liam, can you have him turn that tablet down?
Turn that tablet down,
sorry.
Liam.
My brother was murdered last year, so it's like we're doing a lot of.
First of all, what her brother being murdered has to do with her dating? God rest your brother and whatnot. But what does he have to do with you dating and a man being concerned about them 7 kids? What does that man's passing have to do with this, ma'am? Oh, they just beat around the bush and what they don't understand is that you might be dating, you might be getting them cheeks clapped, but ain't no man of substance has wifed you up or been in a relationship with you. You was a side chick for a married man. When they say the man had another family and the other family show up at the funeral, look, this is her. Put the face to it. This is the other family, the woman with the other kids and stuff. This is it. This is how you have that. Are you freaking serious? What man is taking you seriously at this point?
For real. And her brother
has taken you seriously.
She said he passed last year. You already made all the bad decisions or whatever decisions you made prior to his passing. So what does that mean? She says, I'm just getting back out there. Ma'am, respectfully, with all them damn kids, you need to stay in there. Don't go back out. You need to stay in.
Stay inside. Stay in the house, ma'am, because you need to be in the house watching them kids.
Jesus Christ.
You got too many little ones.
Too many.
And okay. I mean, the question is valid because what would you tell a man that is concerned about you having 7 kids? Y'all do not have a great answer for this. Ain't none one of them that ever answered this question had a great answer. You got all these kids that are in grade school. She got a 13, 11, 9, 4, 3, 3, 1. That's a whole bunch of school supplies that you got to buy. A whole bunch of haircuts and hair. As kids are starting to, they're going to be going back to school. So imagine buying all these little Grimlords, school supplies, getting their hair cut, getting their hair braided or whatever to go back to school, getting clothes. They want the latest Jordans.
Of course, you know that. You got to have them J's.
You know they want that.
But let's dig a little deeper. That's
a lot of money.
But let's indulge her a little bit and say you don't have to pay any money to take care of these children or whatever. That still doesn't exclude you from your bad decision making. Like that would be the red flag. Your whole story just sounds like something to stay away from. So hypothetically, we know it's going to be a cost. You're dealing with a woman with 7 children. It's going to be some cost. I hope you wouldn't have to pay it all,
but you're going to have to contribute. They looking for a savior. It's not just companionship or somebody to lay next to at night. That's fraudulent. But if you want to, let's say that's real. Let's take that out. Take the kids out. The way you got to this position with these 7 kids and they back to back and with this guy that, like, that's just chaotic. Like it does. I'm not gonna say your value, because that might be, that kind of might be subjective to whose value is in the whoever's spending the money or whoever's paying the cost. But your situation like that brings you down a notch when you make bad decisions like that. You got a history of bad decision making. That's gonna look bad to any prospective man especially when it results in 7 children. You know what I mean?
Trying to get justice, because the people who killed them are still out there. They've not been arrested, and we know who they are. So it's just a lot going on with that situation.
Okay, well, let's not. I'm sorry about the passing of your brother. Let's stage that energy. Yeah, especially if justice hasn't been heard. All right, Brittany. Well, let's continue. So this man, does he have to look a certain way?
No. The darker the better. The older the better.
Older men are part of the request tonight. So you're 34. How old do you want him to be?
I like them 45 plus, to be honest.
45 plus. Okay.
I like.
Didn't you just said the older gentleman that got you pregnant 4 times, he was older and that was your excuse? He's an older alcoholic?
That sure was. That was in her.
I like him
diatribe.
older.
That's what she said. She damn sure said that. He was older and he was 50 something and da. I thought you like him old. It's right up your alley. Why would that be?
Right. Let's see the Kendra cam.
I don't know how I can. Can you see?
Wait, hold it. See your legs. We gotta see your legs.
We barely couldn't see you sitting down.
Wide body.
Sit down.
Who's that? One of the babies?
Yeah, that's one of them.
13. Which one? 11? 9? Which kid?
Wide body.
That one.
Look at the kids. Look at the Grimlords.
No. This is the 4, 3, and 3.
Look at the babies.
3 and 3.
Okay. Who did the camera?
Kendra White matter.
The 4-year-old.
Oh, the 4-year-old not the camera already.
They know how to do a lot.
He just had to hold it.
They already know how to get the camera together, child. Okay. Brittany, what was your last relationship?
It was my kid's dad.
Oh yeah. So why did you left him a year ago?
Well, it was 2021. It was actually August 2021. So I had her 2022, my last baby, and he was August 2021.
So you broke up right after you had the baby?
Before, when I found out I was pregnant around that time, I kind of left that situation.
So you broke up when you were pregnant?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, girl. Hey.
What's your name, baby?
Tessa.
Tessa, where you calling me from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Tessa.
Okay, let me get it out my sister. Oh my God.
Okay. North Carolina, throw your hands up. Ooh.
Period.
North Carolina. All right, Tessa, North Carolina. How old are you?
I'm the big 40.
All right, 40. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries.
Aries. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have 2 adult children and 4 small kids.
How old are your kids?
12, 9, and I have 5-year-old twins.
Okay, so you have 4 children.
Well, I have 2 older kids. They're grown.
Okay, let me start from the beginning. How many kids do you have?
You know she's not good at math, y'all.
Children in total.
Okay, that's what I need to know first. 6 kids.
And I have 4 small kids that live at home.
How old are all your children, honey?
21, 19, 12, 9, and 5-year-old twins.
Okay, by how many men?
3.
3 men. Why are you not with the 5-year-old twins then?
Are you sure?
He liked to drink, and I'm not really I'm not an alcoholic, so Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
No. Never.
No. Okay. So Tessa, North Carolina, 40 Aries, mom to 6 kids, 2 adults, 4 younger. What do you do for a living, honey?
I work in the mental health profession, but I am currently going to school doing my preliminaries for nursing.
Mental health profession, and you're going to school for nursing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I have it all. Let me see. We got Tessa, North Carolina, 40 years old, Aries, mom to 6, 5'3" men, never married, mental health profession, going to school for nursing. You ready, Tessa?
I'll try to set my camera up for that. Okay.
What kind of man you looking for, honey?
Someone who is just I don't want to say like.
Why is it so hard?
It's hard to describe what you want because people start to think that you're needy. I just want someone normal, like someone from a decent background, someone who has goals, someone who washes their hands when they come out of the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, have good dental hygiene. I've always been a strong, independent person. So
really?
I just wanted to be clear. Like, I have 6 kids because I'm strong enough to raise them all. I have went through a lot raising my children, but nevertheless, it has made me a better person. So a lot of times men are scared of a woman with 6 kids. I'm very well set and taking care of my children without the assistance of a consistent companion. So I'm not looking for a baby daddy. I'm not looking for someone to come in and do anything that they do not want to do. I'm very upfront about just being strong in that aspect. However, my perfect companion would be a family guy, someone who's oriented.
Oh my
have
God.
children. I don't mind that. I love kids. Just don't be messy. Like, it's so many times, like, if you have a baby moms or whatever, that's cool. Just be like, don't be messy with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be normal. And I can pretty much adapt to anything. Now, what I'm not going to deal with, like the deal breakers. Oh, sorry, Miss Kendra. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
The deal breakers,
Before we get to these deal breakers, we got a lot to cover. Oh, God. So here we go with another serial baby mama. Serial. 6 kids. 3 baby daddies. She tried to play it off. Oh, I got 2 adult kids. I'm not really gonna count them. No, those count. They came out your womb. Those count.
Yes.
She tried to completely leave them out. Well, she didn't want to say their ages. No, they yours. Claim them.
Definitely.
Then the reason why she not with the twins, daddy, is he alcoholic? When did he become an alcoholic?
Same thing I thought. Was this before or after you gave birth?
Because at that point, she already had 4 kids and 2 baby daddies when she met this alcoholic baby daddy and got pregnant by him.
Exactly.
Come on now. You're not trying to protect yourself. You're not trying to protect your kids. And then she's in a mental health profession. What do you do in the mental health profession?
Yeah.
Seriously, what do you do? I know you ain't nobody's a therapist.
No.
Is you?
That would be a stretch of logic right there to have her as a therapist.
She probably the assistant or the person that sign you in and make appointments and stuff.
Right.
Because if you was a therapist, you would just say, I'm a therapist. I'm a mental health professional. She said in the profession, not that she was a mental health professional. So
she probably administered a sedative, give you the pill and all that or whatever. Keep you under.
I need a sedative when she said, I'm a strong, independent woman and I can raise my kids.
I'm
and
strong
that's why
enough.
I had them. Yeah, I'm strong enough.
What? That's twisted. That's real twisted right there. You had your single mother. We know why you a single mother.
We know.
I guess. We could take a guess. How about that? But I'm strong enough to have. What is that? What does that mean? Like,
what
you
does
stupid
that mean?
enough? Maybe we might be able to say that. depending on your situation, I'm not going to, throw a blanket over everything. But Jesus Christ, that's a twisted way of looking at things. I got 6 kids and I'm strong enough to right. And then you said you don't want or without, you don't need a consistent companion, but you want Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Get your ass out of here. Which one is it? Like you don't want it or you want it? Like
she need it.
Like come on. Anyway.
It's not that she wanted or not. She needed. She is set up here and lied and said that she don't need a man to help her. She needed.
But I've been struggling. And I'm not looking for a baby daddy.
I hope you're not looking for another one. I hope you're not looking for another baby daddy. She needs someone to change that smoke detector in the background. I heard a little beep.
He want them damn kids to do it.
She needs someone to change that smoke detector.
Anyway,
I need a sedative. But let's continue.
I'm not going to deal with is deception. I've been through a lot where I've healed from people being disloyal to me. So, like, I'm not going to go back to
She said,
that.
what?
So that's disloyal. Like, soon as I healed, you could bring back a receipt
and
say
she said
that it
something
was
else.
$10 and you give it to me and it was $6.99. I'm going to feel some type of way. Yeah, because people, that's a consistent thing. Like being honest is something that you make a habit of. So you always just try to be clear and cut because people are crazy these days.
Woo, you broke it down. So, Tessa, should the man look a certain way?
I prefer height and chocolate. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a colorist. Sorry. I'm not a colorist by far, but I just like what I like. Light-skinned men are attractive in some aspect, but it's just not typically for me. But I'm open to anyone that is
light-skinned. So you want to date a man your complexion?
Dummy.
I'm not light-skinned. I don't think I'm light-skinned.
You don't think you're light-skinned? What do you think you are?
You don't think you're light-skinned?
Like a pecan. Like
Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, my shade are a little darker, but I'm not a colorist. Like as long as the guy is down to earth and he takes care of himself. I don't like hair.
Proceeds to say something
like chest hair.
You don't like hair chest.
Is that what that is? Chest. Chest hair.
Chest hair.
Chest hair. Maybe.
And back hair.
Are you okay?
Okay. So she don't like hair chest.
But I like big guys. I mean, not 600-pound life big guy, but stocky is good, thick. I'm a country girl, so I like the, I like the thick now.
Thick.
Okay.
Thick guys.
What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
In this day and age, and the way these women been taking care of these men, yes, he needs to make his own money. Because I'm gonna carry my own.
How much money does he have to make? What's the minimum?
Well, in North Carolina, you got to make 3 times the rent to even survive. So the baseline for that is about $75,000.
Okay. So he should make $75K.
That's just, saying you can pay your own rent.
So really that's the minimum.
That's the minimum.
That's the minimum. Did your children's dads all make $75K?
No.
God.
The last one didn't. He work at Walmart right now.
Did the two?
I mean, the one before the last one, the one in the middle, he work at Walmart. He didn't.
What? Okay. So none of your children, you have 3. None of them made $75K?
Oh yeah. I just said the one didn't. 2 out of 3 did.
Why didn't it work out with the other 2 men you had kids by?
Because Nancy, and people make decisions that are not pertinent to where they're at now. And so back then I had a lot of growing to do too. I was raised from a Christian background, and so I always chose life over anything. And those were personal decisions.
Don't do this.
Because everybody's accountable for their own actions. You know what I'm saying? So I chose life, and it's so easy to flush a kid down the toilet. That's just I chose, to do me. So yeah.
Calm down, Hitler. Calm down, Hitler.
Wait 1 minute. Did she talk about unaliving?
That's what that sounded like.
Deletion of said unborn? It's so easy to do that. That means you would have to cause yourself to be in that state to lose a child, you know.
Calm down, Stalin.
So we talking about wire hanger?
Adolf over here. That's insane.
That was gnarly.
That was a bit much.
Oh God. And she just 5 seconds ago talked about being a Christian, and you talking about it ain't nothing to flush one down the toilet.
My goodness, man.
I'm over here. I'm shook.
I'm stunned. Wow.
Kendra, you gotta stop letting them come on this show.
Kendra has.
It gotta be some type of filter. It gotta be some type of boundary. We not gonna.
She's doing exactly what Kendra wanted to do. Embarrass yourself.
I don't understand how the deletion has to do. How we get from Christian background to deletion?
Yeah, she went there.
How we get there, and how did your Christian background lead you to be a mom of 6 kids by 3 different men? What does that got to do with each other?
Yeah. What does that have to do with Christianity?
Right. That should mean you have a little bit more virtue about yourself. Yeah, and I'm just not gonna be out here having babies out of wedlock. And I'm gonna get married before I carry.
And ain't gonna shade the brother. Oh, he work at Walmart. Did he work at Walmart when you met him?
And that's the middle baby daddy work at Walmart.
This is what she said. She said it was the youngest.
Right.
She lying.
And the twins daddy is an alcoholic. So first baby daddy, what's wrong with him?
Right. He wanted you to do the Hitler with said Grimlord. I don't know. That's what that sounds like to me. Like she just basically saying like he didn't want it. I didn't want to not go through with it.
I could have done it, but I didn't want to do it.
Right.
Type situation. And
man. Strong enough to raise him by herself. Strong enough. Okay.
But you're not strong enough to pick the right one.
No discernment.
You're not wise enough to pick the right one. You ain't got no type of discernment to pick the right one.
You got all this strength and no wisdom or discernment, huh? Okay.
Brute strength. But no wisdom. Okay.
Got you. I get it.
What's the dude off of Popeyes? The dude
Brutus?
that's always Brutus. This is Brutus over here.
Bluto?
Bluto.
Whatever what the hell his name is.
I cannot think of his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. The big strong dude that was always trying to get Olive.
Getting his ass whooped by Popeye every episode.
Because he was dumb. Like dude was dumb but had brute strength.
He was 3 times Popeye size, getting his ass whooped.
You really could have beat him up. Brutus or whatever your name is. But this reminds me of Bluto.
Whatever the fuck his name is. Go ahead.
Whatever his name is. Okay, so this reminds me of her, like this is her, where she got all the strength to raise these kids, but you ain't got no common sense, no type of wisdom about you, but all this strength. Anyways. And then one other thing, she said that men are intimidated because she can raise her kids by herself and that she has. What man is intimidated by that? I can't see.
Or what about that? What about that intimidates men? I don't understand. Like the connection there.
Honey, is that something you have to tell yourself so that you can go to sleep at night?
Self-affirmations. They're intimidated by me. I'm strong.
I'm a strong, beautiful Black woman. I am an independent and I don't need a man. These are all, she probably got affirmations all over her bathroom window. I mean, a mirror that says this.
You got to tell yourself these things to cope.
to cope. But let's continue. Tessa getting on my nerves.
No judgment there. I guess what people will say is that's fair, but you went through it with 3 different men. So why maybe after the first or even second man? Because there's other precautions, like there's
say it, Kendra.
There's birth control that can also be implemented too, right? To prevent being in those positions. So I think people understand a one-time circumstance, but you went through the circumstance with 3 different men.
Well, everybody has their own story. I can't tell it on the Kendra show tonight.
Everybody has their own because of what you said. We don't have to deep dive.
No. I get it. I'm just saying, like, everybody, there's an explanation for that, but it's sort of like too deep for here. But I get exactly what you're saying.
What's so deep about that?
I would say that too, just with someone else because I would want to know, like, what didn't work for you? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has those questions. That's a real question. However, I say that I don't use that as a crutch. A lot of women use their choices sometimes that they make to do other excuses, like to treat men wrong, drag them, use them for money, do a lot of ill will things. I'm not bitter. So I just take it as it comes. And, I'm still human. I think I deserve to have fun, life, whatever the case.
You ain't had fun, man.
Absolutely. Something you said earlier, you said that you feel like sometimes men are, I don't want to quote you wrong. I'm not sure if you use the word intimidated. But you said scared of a woman that has 6 children?
Yeah, well, like intimidated. Simple. Yes, ma'am. I did say that. Because they feel like, people, we want money. We want this, we want that. We want somebody to take care of our kids, this, that, and the third. And that may be the background for some women who have, they may be looking for that come up or whatever the case may be, but that's not every woman. So that's why I said that.
But you are saying the guy has to make at least $75K to date.
Thank you, Kendra.
Yeah, for himself. That means he can afford his own rent. That means he don't have to stay with me. Because remember, I told you in North Carolina, they like to live, to actually survive, you got to make 3 times the rent. So
here's what they'll say. Okay, and I want you to respond to this. Okay. And I know my cousins, if I make you a highlight, it's not that man doesn't exist, but they will say, why would a man who makes $75K date a mother that has 6 children by 3 men?
Why?
Oh, well, I would say, I have
speechless
dated men of many calibers, and that has not stopped me from pulling a lot of nice men who come from the background that I described. I'm not trying to sound cocky.
Right.
Nevertheless, I had my own objectives. I had my own goals. And I wanted to be at a place where I can say I want these things. Because I realized that I did have 6 kids. That I realized I am a single Black woman. And it's going to be a little bit more harder for me to be in that pool. So once I was able to pull myself up to that threshold to be independent on my own, pay my own rent without Section 8, not be on food stamps. You know what I'm saying? To be able to do those things are accomplishments from where I'm from. Sorry, Miss Kendra. And to be like, I can say, oh, I want this. I want this. No. I need this because.
No, ma'am.
No. I mean, why not?
Nope. No, ma'am. I guess the follow-up would be those men that you pulled in your caliber. What happened to those guys? Why couldn't it grow into something long-term?
Now, just because I was ready don't mean they was ready.
And but that's always what it kind of comes down to.
Kendra,
period.
Look,
but why not? I
that's
mean,
always what it comes down to. I don't date
a lot, Miss Kendra. Like, I'm very self-absorbed. Like, my kids working, things of that nature. So I feel like just seeing what's out there is okay, but I'm not really. I want to see, but it's not going to hurt me, because I know the odds. Like you said, like it's a lot of consistent things happening in the dating pool.
Well, the thing is, I have to be honest. I feel for a lot of Black women because it's in the numbers game. The quantity is for the type of man y'all want. Now, there's men, right? Okay. There's men out there. There's men out there every single day walking this planet. But most women want a certain type of guy, and there's not enough of that certain type of guy to go to every woman that desires him. So
that's
I actually feel like I do feel for my Black sisters because I know that there's just the kind of guy that every woman wants. that guy, there ain't enough for to go to everyone.
That's
but there are men
Kendra,
that you can have, but then
tell
it
him
comes
the
down
truth.
to the men that you probably can have for whatever reason. I'm not saying you should be with this guy either.
Mm-hmm.
He's X'd out for whatever reason, and probably a legitimate reason. But that's just the circle that is going on in this conversation when we get to it. Okay, we're almost there.
Why wouldn't she just tell him the truth? She has to stop this fantasy island bullshit she be on. Tell her the truth. The men ain't picking you. That's all. It was a simple answer. All that roundabout is not enough to go around. And I feel for my black sisters. No, they want the certain kind of man that they do not qualify for. Don't put no sugar on top of it. Shorty not, let me say she's not. It would be highly unlikely for this lady to pull in a man like that. Most of them, they don't qualify. So we can say, oh, the men not ready and the men not. Right. That's not the case at all. It ain't and even that it's a shortage.
And the other part is it's not that you can pull them. You are single. If you probably can get a man. We can see that. But you ain't keeping no man. Ain't no man trying to marry you and went ahead and married you.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep saying it. This is what all the single mothers with these serial baby mamas be out here talking about. Oh, I can get a man. It's obvious that you can get a man. You have 3 baby daddies.
Well,
you can get men, but you can't keep them.
Let's touch on that. I hate when they say that. Oh, I don't date and I don't date that often, but you got all these baby daddies. So you just have a baby with every man you come in contact with, or anybody who you hop in the bed with, you have a baby with. I hate when they say that. They always say, oh, I don't date. I got 7 baby fathers. What do you call that? Like y'all just doing the nasty, having sex, we don't qualify that as dating, or every man you encounter blow in your ear, you have a baby with. Either way, that don't sound right. Like you doing a lot of dating, having them goddamn kids and whatever would have you. Well, you doing something. You don't try to claim innocent. Yeah. Oh no, I don't do much of that. Come on now. Proof is in the pudding. Stop. Come on, cut it out, lady. They always say that though. It's funny when they do say that. I don't date a lot. I got 5 baby daddies and 6 kids. Okay.
Here, you told me your 3 flaws, right?
No, ma'am. So my 3 flaws is.
Oh, wait, did I ask you okay before? Did I ask you your last relationship?
Oh. No, you didn't ask me that either.
Okay, let's get there.
We do the Kendra cam? We never do the Kendra cam.
We can see her. We can see her.
She was standing in the Kendra cam the whole time.
Okay, they telling me I skipped a lot. Okay, here we go. Ooh, big bitty girls. Where you from? North Carolina? You got that North Carolina cornbread fed.
Period. Got the pintos over here in the crock pot.
That's not cornbread fed. That's
what was your last relationship, Tessa?
Being birthed.
So my last relationship was probably about 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
And yes, I have 5-year-old twins, but and I tell this, and this is true, like if their dad was to come on here, he would say the same thing. We never had unprotected sex. You know that 1% where they say condoms are not effective?
Ma'am.
Yes.
The immaculate conception over here.
That's that
so you got pregnant with your twins while using a condom?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
Their dad would say the same thing.
Say again?
Fertile.
Their dad would concur that.
Oh, that's crazy. That says a lot.
Okay. Yep. So you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
So what happened was,
you don't have to answer.
I'm not gonna front. It's been like 60 days or so, but
60 days.
I'm not.
That's a cool way to say 2 months.
Yeah, it's been like 60 days. Like I say,
but I don't date a lot.
Consistently see anyone.
So what are you doing?
I've been seeing for a long time, like and just like
a long time,
familiar
like
with him, not consistently for a long time, but.
You got too many kids to have a goddamn
because he's too
buddy.
Young for me. He's been it's crazy, but he's a good person though. And I wish him good well, but we can't.
Okay. He makes $75K?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Ooh!
So then, look,
So let
hold
me
on.
ask you this. How much younger is he?
Don't even go no further.
He just turned 30.
She just proved Kendra's point. Like what Kendra said earlier. Oh, you run into these men with 75K. Oh, yes, he does. Then why he ain't biting? Oh, I guess he's intimidated. He's that intimidated that he been clapping your cheeks over the last X amount of years. And 2 months ago, he's that intimidated. Now he's not intimidated. He's uninterested. They're not interested in taking up this proposition. He's 30 years old. Or even if he wasn't 30 years old, most men don't like the prospect. You got 4 kids in the house. You ain't good for nothing but a smash in a goddamn plate, probably. Like, that's all they look at you as. And we talking about what there's not enough to go around and like there's a shortage. No, they all over. They just don't choose y'all. Like you're not something that they're trying to pursue seriously. Because they'll come by and clap the cheeks when the kid's asleep or whatever. What does that mean? And she sat here and told us she don't date and do all this, but you got a F buddy. Didn't disclose how long.
Right.
Like, come on now.
Get out of here. That she just can't be with him. But don't he meet your qualifications?
Doesn't he? At 30
he don't
years
want to
old,
be with you.
He don't want to be exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like she's twisted it around. She's telling herself he's intimidated.
Right.
But he's really just not interested. That's all.
Right.
That's all it is. Like,
that's all.
Get out of here, man. Let us continue.
Oh, he's 10 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you want something serious or you feel like it's just not an option?
I do want something serious.
So you would want something serious with him. He doesn't want something serious with you?
I think that it's probably like, it's crazy, but basically, it's not that, but it is that. You know what I'm saying? Because he had someone that he was dealing with, and I think he really cared for her, but she didn't really care for him like that.
That's what you tell yourself.
That's what she told her.
So he was sort of like in a relationship.
That's what she told you.
Okay.
That's what he told you, huh?
But I wasn't his side at some point.
Oh, he wasn't. I wasn't his side.
Like,
wasn't a side chick.
So he's 10 years younger than you, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So does he know how you feel that you would want to be in a committed relationship?
It don't matter.
I mean, we express affection for each other, but we've never took it there. Like, I feel like as a man, I mean, if I tell you, like, I care about you, how I feel about you, I describe it. I feel like it's a man's job to cuff you. Because the worst feeling a woman can do is try to put herself all the way out there, and then that man don't receive you. If a man wants you, he gonna put them things on you.
But girl, you already opened your legs for him, so you might as well.
I had. I mean, not like told him I want to be in a relationship. I don't know if I really want to. Like, I feel like we open, but I don't desire. I feel like I want to see other things too, because he's young.
So what are you calling me for tonight? Do you desire a relationship?
Yes, just not with him.
But you care about him.
We got something questions for you, girl.
Come on, L-double-I.
I know you not over here fiending and begging a man that's 10 years younger than you. Baby, please. Please. I know you not over there begging this man.
Cuff me.
A man that's in his prime. Oh, he about to hit his financial prime. If he making 75 right now, he about to hit his financial prime in a few years.
Got the whole world in front of him. Whole world ahead of him.
You are fiending, begging this man. I care. I told him I care about him, and we had that conversation. That man, he just there to clap cheeks.
That's all they look at y'all. Look at this woman as. I could see him. He 30. She got a 22-year-old, 21-year-old, something along that line. You'll let him come in when he want. He could call when he feel like it. Clap the cheeks. He ain't trying to sign up for this deal. He not. Man.
Why would he? Why would he sign up?
Why? Thank you
for this deal. He got better options. A 30-year-old man. I don't know if he got kids or not, but he's making $75K. I'm pretty sure he got way better options than Miss Tessa, whatever her name is. with the mom of 6 kids by 3 baby daddies.
Right.
I know he got better options than that.
He has to. Yes.
Unless he's just,
or if he didn't, he would be right. He would be over there eating the kids' fruit snacks and all that if he didn't have better options. He already got the buns, so he, you know what I mean? He would just post up in there and be whatever. He ain't trying to do that. He just know the cheeks is active and he got access. He on this little milk time or whatever he trying to get across. Like, come on.
Right. And then she basically said she a rebound.
Not a side chick.
And not a side chick.
Well, he was in a relationship and they was she explained it
she a side chick and a rebound.
You a side chick off the rebound? That's insane. Yes. That's diabolical work right there.
Rebounded with her, but not fully rebounded because he don't want to be in a relationship with her. It's just to come clap the cheeks. He mad because he, old girl, he poured his heart out to old girl and she probably not, with it.
Receptacle like that. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So now he over here clapping cheeks with her to make himself feel probably, to release that energy.
Right.
That's all you is, Mel.
Yeah. That's it.
I'm sorry, but that's
point
just
blank
the
period.
truth. That's just the truth of the matter. That's what's going on.
True.
That man don't want you.
She begging.
And she said,
we've had the conversation and we were open. And what?
Right, and then she got the nerve to say, when a man wants you, he gonna come put them things on you. So know when this man don't want you.
There you go. So why we even had that conversation then? Why would that conversation y'all had take place?
He don't want you. Stop. Let's continue. We about to get into these questions. Lord have mercy.
Come on, LII. Come through.
I know. I see him. Lord have mercy. I ain't tripping though, because like it is what it is.
Okay. Through the Fire is a podcast. They said, question for Tessa. You have a Christian background. You did the non-Christian thing 6 times with 3 men. The man that you desire comes. How is he finding a good thing and taking care of another man's responsibilities?
Clearly, he wasn't listening to the conversation, because didn't I say that it ain't about me finding a man to take care of my children? I said that I was trying to find someone who was interested for me. And that's another reason why I've been single so long, because I'm very protective of my children. I don't let men run in and out of my house. They've never seen that. They've never been exposed to that. So, yeah, I may have made a mistake 6 times in your eyes, but you don't know how God is receiving me because you don't know my relationship with God. That's the problem with Christians today. They always want to put their nose where it don't belong. Sweeping around somebody else's dough instead of their own. Hello. But I think
y'all can't change Christianity.
I will say to this. I think when you said intimidated, I think that any real man, right? If now we're
gonna talk about real men.
Try to have sex with you, see you every 2 months, never meet your kids.
Sneak this. There's the sneak this.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about a man that will be willing to partner with you in life. He would have to consider how he would be with your children. Right?
Understandable.
So, I mean, like, whether you're looking for money or not, he would have to, if he's a good quality man, have to understand that if I'm going to love this woman, I have to love her children the same. And you do have 5-year-old twins. So you have 2 kids that will be in the house for at least another amount of years. So I think, I know you use the word
4 minors,
but I think a man just has, a real man has to make sure he was ready to sign up for that. And I think, listen, as a mother, you shouldn't want a man who's not going to love on your kids, quite honest.
Exactly. But I just wanted to say, like, that wasn't the objective. I feel like that was like the baseline for that question. Like, they was like, that's all I'm looking for. No, I want to grow to that. I don't want to come in and expect, because I'm not going to let that happen. You know what I'm saying? A man be all around my kids and do all that. I'm not that type of mom.
Okay. Divine Photo says, you should have those same standards before having the kids, not 6 kids later, to have high standards now. Do you believe in compromising your standards?
I always had standards. I just chose to make bad choices. Like I said, everybody doesn't know everyone's background. I didn't have a father coming up. Not saying that I suffer from fatherless trauma. It's that looking for certain things in a relationship are real. So you can't judge anybody just because they can't judge you. I don't know your secrets. You're not telling me things about you. So, that's how I would answer that question. You just assuming. You don't know anything about the baseline.
Nothing to
and
assume,
so, but I get it though. That's a real question, but I'm not compromising my standards. I always had them. Sometimes I just lowered them.
Okay.
That's compromising them.
Coffee Killer said,
oh my God.
Look, you can't change Christianity. Before I lose that point right there, I wanted to stop it at that point. Christianity, the bylaws and whatever say in the book and whatever, the the outliers and the parameters of the religion say, that's what Christianity consists of. Not what you want to make it.
Right.
You just bent it to say, oh, well, you can't I'm doing it. Like, you can't do that. If you following, you following, or you not following, you're not following. And you can't say I'm doing it, but I'm not doing the things that it consists of. That doesn't make sense. If you're going to say you're a Christian, you need to follow the bylaws of the religion. Don't say I am that, but I'm not living that way. And then go tell somebody else they're wrong for telling you that you're not living by the bylaws. I'm not all that religious in that aspect, period. But I'm just saying, like, if somebody's living within the bylaws of the religion, they can tell you when you're not, especially when you're claiming this. This is like anything else. Like when you're false claiming somebody who's quote unquote really on it or living like that, they're going to tell you you're doing it wrong. That's not how you do it. You can't do it that way. That's why we have rules and all. You can't just bend them when they make sense to you. Like you doing something. They will tell you you're wrong, and they're doing something wrong by telling you you're not being what you say you are. That's fraudulent.
She know having 6 kids by 3 men is unacceptable. She know that.
Of course.
But she ain't convinced herself again. That's why I keep saying you tell yourself that so that you can sleep good at night. These are the things that she tells herself so she can sleep. Because you know in your spirit that having all these kids out of wedlock is not a good look.
It's not it.
It's not it.
It's not it.
So if you want to admit to it or not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What she said, it is what it is. Okay, well, them kids they was out of wedlock. And what are kids called when they born out of wedlock?
Bastards.
That was the term, official term. We need to bring that term back because it had a sense of shame amongst it. That you didn't want to be called no bastard child.
Right. Yeah.
Because I mean a lot of us is probably bastards. We were born out of wedlock. But I'm just saying we don't go around calling each other that. But think about if we was in a time where they did call you a bastard because your parents were not married. You would feel a certain way. So because you didn't want to feel that way, you went and got married.
Yeah, you wouldn't go
and
down
had
that
kids.
Yeah.
You had the kids after the marriage. And then because you didn't want your kids to be outcast into society, you got married and had your kids in the marriage.
Like you said, having your child be considered a bastard or a scarlet letter or any other form of shame, that was a measure of prevention. Like it would stop you from doing certain things because, like you said, you didn't want your kids to be considered that. You didn't want that label on yourself. So the shaming aspect was part of prevention. It wasn't we give them the shame after they do it. I mean, you gave them the mark after the deed was done, but it would stop people from doing the deed because they saw this kid or these kids treated a certain way. They saw this lady treated a certain way because the people knew what type of time she was on. Public shame was a preventive measure. And with this, like I said, like they changed the words and we don't use the term like that anymore. Like you said, so now, not to say you should, but it is what it is. It doesn't have that shame. Yeah, we don't have that title anymore. That doesn't mean the same thing. You might use the word, but it's been, for lack of a better term, bastardized into something else. Like now we use like a slur or something like that, but it was really a label. Yeah.
Yes. And then those kids that was considered bastards, they couldn't receive the inheritance from the father. They was not legally his heir.
Right.
So that's another reason why you got married and had the kids in the marriage, because you could legally pass on the wealth and the properties and stuff to your legal heirs.
Right.
So this is just a history lesson, but we have strayed so far away from there that have taken the shame away from having all these kids out of wedlock. Like I said, I'm not holding myself higher than nobody. My parents wasn't married.
Same here. Right.
So, but so I would be considered a bastard child too.
Yeah.
But
maybe I wouldn't have. If the shame was still in place. You know
exactly.
Maybe that wouldn't be the case.
Maybe so. So it's just that we forget where some of these things came from and why we used to do it a certain way. Now, okay, well, nobody's gonna shame me for having all these kids. But it used to be a point in time where they did.
Yeah.
And then women didn't carry themselves like this because there was shame. And then also y'all keep talking about shame, and it's so wrong to shame people. That's shame is to cause your conscience to think maybe I'm doing something wrong.
You the one that feels the shame.
Right.
From the inside.
Right. It's like a reality check for you. Yeah. I feel shame about this. So maybe I shouldn't do it.
But nah, see, we've changed the game. See, now we shame the shamers now.
Yes.
We call the people calling for the shame, and we shame them as the y'all judgmental, y'all this, y'all that. Like, no, they're just telling you, they're trying to tell you that your actions, that's how we steel sharpen steel. So we gotta check each other. But when you try to shame somebody on their bad path, they turn it over and say, "Oh, yeah, you can't do that," and that's the problem with like, nah, that's you need that. We need a little bit of public shame every now and then. It keeps people in line.
It keeps people in line, and it gives you a reality check to make sure you're just not going out here doing crazy stuff.
Sure.
Like shame is a feeling. Guilt is a feeling. It's an emotion.
It's from inside. It's like self-esteem.
Right. And then again, that keeps us from doing bad things, the wrong thing, because we don't want to feel guilty. When you do something wrong, if you are a normal person, you feel guilt.
Yeah, you're gonna have guilt. Yeah, exactly.
So that guilt causes you not to do it anymore.
Right.
So but we have removed guilt. We have removed shame. So, I could just go out here and have as many kids as I want to by many men. I don't feel nothing. They probably don't feel anything.
Probably don't.
At this point.
No. Or they've mentally exercised themselves into not feeling anything. Oh, because I'm strong enough and they're intimidated by me. See, they hypnotize themselves into thinking that they probably don't feel anything.
Let me just say this before I continue the video. My sister-in-law said she broke it down like as you continue to do the same sin or wrong thing over and over again, you feel less guilty about doing it. And it just becomes normal. You normalize it. So let's take a thief. If a thief keeps stealing over and over again, they don't feel anything.
Right.
That's just becomes who they are.
Right. That makes sense.
So that's why we need that to stop. Okay, let me not keep doing this. Maybe this is something wrong, because I don't want to get to a point where I just keep doing it and I don't feel nothing.
Right.
That's a bad situation to be in, where you don't feel anything about the wrong things that you do.
Hell yeah.
So
that's terrible. No conscience.
No conscience. So
soulless.
Let's continue.
Having 6 kids, and if he brings 1 kid, that's 7 kids plus 2 adults, that's 9 people. How much money would this man have to realistically make, and what do you bring to a man in that income bracket?
Fair questions. Confused.
Well, okay. If I'm hearing the question right, he's asking me basically, if a man have more kids, how much money do I make so I can help him out? That's what I heard.
No, what he's saying is you have 6 kids. Yes, let's just say the man hypothetically has 1. So now that's 7 kids, and then 2 adults, you and that man. So that's really 9 people. So he's saying if a man is a provider in the most case, and he's looked at to provide for himself and his one child, and you and your children. She does have older children though, Coffee Killer, 21 and 19. I guess he's saying, how much money do you think a man will have to make to take care of all those bills? And what do you bring to a man in that income bracket?
What is the income bracket again? Just 75?
Oh my God.
Well, I know your requirement is 75K.
He would need more.
I don't know what the cost of living in North Carolina, but I think to take care of
75,000, Miss Kendra. You gotta make it.
My mama lived in North Carolina.
Okay, you gotta make at least $70,000 to $75,000. A 1-bedroom up here is like $1,200.
Got a 4-bedroom
right,
house.
So now we're talking about
and
you
she
got
pays $1,200
a 3-bedroom, right? And then if he had a child, literally this is a 5-bedroom situation, probably.
I'm screaming.
That would be a 5. So how much would a person have to make for a 5-bedroom situation?
If you're renting, probably anywhere from $18,000 to $2,000 a month. Mortgage could be, less than that, about $950, $1,000. It just depends.
Do you make 75K?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm assuming one thing, Coffee Killer, I think we have to include. You're gonna contribute to the bills, correct? Or no?
She's trying to look. Y'all are not getting it.
She said, "Oh no," or no.
I don't know. Maybe let me find out. Do you not want to contribute? Do you want the?
You're not getting it. She's trying to tell you this. First of all, the lady's logic, what she's trying to portray to us is that she doesn't need anybody's money to do anything for her kids. I guess that's where this barrier is coming in. If you want a man to provide, it's not 75,000 ain't taking care of no 10 people, 9 people. Or even take the 2 out. Let's say the 7 people, the 2 grown ones, get them out of here. They ain't gonna take care of the 7 of y'all. So what would that number look like? Yeah, it would obviously be higher. Of course, granted, it's gonna be higher. But she's missing the whole part. And her part of the question, okay, so he's gonna have to make 200,000 or 150,000, 250,000, whatever that number is. What are you gonna do? What do you have to offer? Again, you don't qualify. Basically, Coffee Killer just put her in the box to say she don't qualify. Kendra's dumb ass can't even read the question or do the math to present it in the way it's supposed to be presented. Right. And then Tessa, she can't get it because she just swear up and down that it ain't gonna cost this man nothing if he come in here. He ain't gonna have to do nothing. He ain't gotta pay. That's nonsense.
But literally, he gotta pay the whole rent.
Exactly.
Like, cause she's not offering to put any money in.
No,
ma'am, if you got all these kids, you're gonna have to put them on a percentage scale. If you got the most people up in this house,
you should pay the most rent.
Let's say, okay, her and the 4 kids, the minor kids, that's 5 people to his one person that let's say he come in, just him.
Right.
She needs to pay that percentage of the bill.
Yes.
So
the majority.
5/6 of 5/6 of the bills she need to pay.
Yeah.
So
80% you should pay something close to that.
So that's 80. Yeah, that's 83% of the bills you need to be paying because you coming with the most people on your side. Unless he come with 4 kids and y'all the Brady Bunch and y'all just divide the bills down the middle. But that's what I'm trying to get across. Like you coming with the most people. You need to be paying most of that rent.
Even at 50-50, he's at a disadvantage because he don't got that many kids and mouths. Like his 50-50 probably be more than what his situation and hypothetically his one kid would do. Like now I'm paying more. Like the 50-50, that's too much on my end. And damn sure he shouldn't pay 100% of it. That's a no-no right there. He should never do that. She should pay the lion's share because it's her goddamn kids. Like.
It's her
or whatever's
kids.
the case.
And also go get your baby daddies to pay some child support or whatever support.
Something. If they not, or if they are, whatever's the case, like they're gonna have to contribute too. Like he shouldn't have to contribute more than them.
Them baby daddies need to contribute. Because why is this man coming in and taking care of you and all these kids and baby daddies get to go skate around and live his life child support free?
Right. Nah.
Well, he ain't got no financial because you know how we feel about child support, but he ain't got no type of financial obligation to the kids, the baby daddy. So he just free.
Come on now.
Anyways, let's continue. Let's see what other questions they got for Miss Tisa, whatever.
Does Mia to pay all the bills?
I mean, so it's like it would be great for a man to pay all the rent. That would be ideal. What woman wouldn't want that? But I ain't gonna say that's what I have to have.
It's a woman that should have closed the deal with one of the men she had children with, to be quite honest with you, honey. Like, I think to now have this expectation that the men you had children with didn't fulfill is what your challenge is going to be. So you want a new man to come into this household and pay all the bills where you and your kids live?
Said that was preposterous.
That from the 3 men you had children with?
Who said that?
I just asked you that because I said...
I didn't hear you ask me that. I didn't hear you ask me that.
Okay, well, let me... Dr. Killer is making the assumption that the man is paying all of the bills. So I was getting ready to rebuttal that and say, well, you make $75K. So I'm assuming you would want to contribute to the bills, but then you paused and you laughed and you made it seem like, well, no, you don't want to pay the rent.
Oh, it lagged then because I was laughing at the way you had said something before that. That's why I was laughing. It was something that you said, like how you said it was funny to me. So that's why I laughed. I didn't hear that part.
You followed it up with what Miss Kendra, what woman wouldn't want somebody to pay all the bills.
You heard the question.
That was a little after.
She
laughed over the 5 bedroom.
Might be good.
Yeah,
okay, so I missed the question before I said I missed something in there. But nevertheless, let's pick it up because I missed something.
Let's get that. Answer the question.
Well, let me just ask you it directly. Do you want this? Is the expectation for the new guy to pay the rent or the mortgage entirely?
It would be nice, but I ain't gonna require that. Because I ain't never had that. So that's not an expectation of me. I've always had to take care of myself, Miss Kendra. So I'm not gonna, that's going above like, doing something out of the ordinary. I'm not requiring a man to pay all my rent.
Okay.
Out the gate.
But see, at the same time, out the gate. See, I knew it was something behind that. Okay.
Can I just say?
Go ahead, please. Please do.
If he don't gotta pay you all of your rent, why does it matter how much he make?
That's what I was saying earlier.
Because if he makes 70, she keeps talking about 3 times the rent. Okay, what if he make 3 times the rent to have an apartment, but he got a nice cozy apartment, I don't know, on 50K, 45K. I don't know. He could. It's possible that he could have that. I don't know.
That's fair.
People have different lifestyles than you.
Right.
You live off of 75K. That's fine.
With all
you
them
need
kids.
all of that for all of them kids.
kids.
What if this man he only got 1 or 2 kids and he living very comfortable off of 50K? Some people that ain't highfalutin like that. They know how to make their money stretch.
Yeah, he's a minimalist. I don't got to do all the extra crazy nonsense and all.
Because it don't matter if he's not required to pay the bills, all the bills. It don't matter what he bring.
But see,
his salary like that.
No, but see, there's a caveat. See, she said she's talking to 75K and talking about him paying his own rent and what he's got going on for himself. But when he come to cohabitate or he live in your house, her expectation is going to change. He's not gonna be paying his rent no more. So now he's got to supplement or merge that into what you got going on. So yeah, she might not require it while he living in his own goddamn house, but yeah, if he come over there and do it how she say she want a real relationship and the whole family guy, that was her words. She's going to expect him to pay more rent than what he was paying before. And again, either way, even if it's 5,000 more or 500 more, it's more than what he had to pay before. It's gonna be a cost. She's trying to make it seem like there's no cost associated with living with her and 4 kids. But she's saying that from you not living with her. That's why she said initially when she went to this little point, she's saying off the bat, yeah, once he's living in your house and y'all got the same key. Y'all key unlock the same door. You're going to change the expectation. You're going to want that man to provide. And she low-key said that. She's like, who wouldn't want him to pay all the bills? That's going to magnify when he's living in the house. Then you're going to expect him to pay, if not all of them, more than what he had when he was paying. Like you said, if
If his rent in his apartment is $900 a month,
right?
You ain't now. He got to pay that to you or whatever's the case. He's not paying that anymore because he's not in his house anymore. So now he's living with you. So now you're going to think, oh, well, he's got to pay or whatever's more. There's going to be a cost associated. Point being, so for her to say it's not as disingenuous. Of course, anybody with common sense know that, but she's trying to assure you, you know what I mean? Get your guard down. Right, oh no, it ain't gonna cost you nothing, and I'll take care of everything. And I never had that, but that's going to change if you move into this woman's house. That's it. Right.
Yes. So we're gonna play it to the end, and we'll be back with our final thoughts.
If he finds me, when we move in together.
Okay, hold on. We talk because I feel like I'm not trying to make you change your standard. Okay, so I want to be clear, but I do want to understand, right? So if that is your request, then that is your request. But I need to get clarity because just said out the gate. So is the expectation at some point in time that this man will be paying all of the bills?
I don't think so, Miss Kendra. I don't think so. That would be a reality that I would expect. No, ma'am. I don't.
I just think that I know we looking for superheroes, child. But I think this is where men get frustrated. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but this is what they're gonna say. This is why I think Coffee Killer, because I was getting ready to defend you because I felt like his question was about a man coming in and his income had to take care of solely 9 people, right? And I wasn't sure if that was your expectation. I thought, yes, you come with 6 kids, but you already make a good living. So a part of me thought you would contribute to the household.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's probably where I had the disconnect at is right there, how you just broke it down. Now I understand the question. No, ma'am, I don't expect a man to come in and just take care of all my responsibilities. These are not his children. That's a reality at the end of the day.
Okay. Now go back to my questions. I asked you your 3 flaws.
No, ma'am.
What are your 3 flaws?
Being impulsive, being too strong sometimes, and being too I don't want to say like friendly, but more like I'm too trustworthy sometimes.
Like you trusted your baby daddy?
All right. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, honey?
For one, because I can cook.
I bet you can.
Now, I'm a good person overall. Like I said, everybody has their own backgrounds. It's easy for people to be in comments and saying 1,000 things, but everybody has a place where they come from. Everybody has a place where they're trying to go. A person who would be ideal to go along with me on my journey is someone who is family oriented, of course. Someone who appreciates a strong Black woman. Someone who appreciates an educated woman. Respects the fact that I still have aspirations and dreams too. Expect to respect the business aspect of me. I feel like I'm not a shark, but I'm definitely not a tadpole. I try to go get it regardless. I love being a mom. I love being a go-to person. People find it very easy to talk to me because, believe it or not, I do listen. I don't always just talk. I do listen. So a person would be lucky to me because I'm loyal. I'm consistent. A lot of times, and we just have to, it's hard to accept the fact that women get targeted for virtues too, for having good things, because they have a light that shines so bright that people would be attracted to that to misuse it. Unfortunately, I was able to escape that and not be stuck in it like a lot of my sisters. I was able to break through from that. So I'm very proud of that today. A man that respects that and honors that would be ideal for me as well.
Like you're still
we all have a past. So if you want me to accept and deal with you, we have to be able to find a medium. Yep.
Okay, you definitely have a bubbly spirit. All right, Tessa, let's do it. What's the age range you would date, honey? You're 40.
Yeah, so I'm always getting like the attraction from like guys, it's like 26, 27, 28.
Leave them alone.
I really don't like that. And
you just said you dated a 30-year-old man that you
leave them men alone.
In a relationship with.
Kendra, I didn't say it like that. Like
what you told me the guy you slept with 60 days ago is 30 years old and you would like to be in a relationship with him.
Yeah, she said that.
I didn't say it like that. I said I might consider it, and I was saying that because his age. He's 20.
So you don't want to be what?
Kendra, stop.
No, because he's too young. I would like to have someone at least 35 and up.
Okay,
ma'am.
35 and up. All right, should he be in North Carolina?
Yeah, it depends on what district he was born in, what.
Oh, God.
But I'm open to a man that is in a rural country area. I love country men, like I said. Hardworking country man is always just attractive to me. So look at you bored with it, Miss Kendra.
I'm not bored with nothing.
Okay. I would like to have a strapping guy like you have. You have a very nice
What?
I ain't saying it like that. You just blessed, so.
I received that. I am very unfortunate. I will leave it at that.
And he treats you well. Yes, ma'am.
He's not a common but we'll focus on you.
Thank you.
Tessa, okay, the time has come. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
No,
ma'am.
You're not.
I'm interested. I'll download it tonight.
Okay. Now, how do you spell your name? Is it spelled like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Tessa. All right, your name is not on the app right now.
No,
so you can use your name and you'll be able to find, it'll be easy for the guys to find you. So Tessa.
Don't waste your time.
Look, they say, girl, you come from me. Tessa will be your name on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Tessa will be your name on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Download the app for the guy that's interested. Create your profile and we'll see what it does.
Thank you, Miss Kendra. You're so pretty, girl.
Thank you.
I love your melanin, girl.
Oh,
all right, Tessa, you keep me posted how it goes, babe.
I will. Thank you for having me, Miss Kendra. You have a good night.
So there you have it. That puts a nice bow on the first year of us doing this channel and chronicling some of this foolishness. It's been a tumultuous year, of course. We've covered a lot of wild videos, and just even the ones we didn't cover, we watched. Kendra's show and some of her guests have been quite outrageous, but there's a lot to be taken away, from what we see, and what we can learn from all of this. We don't want to put too much on, our sisters out here, because things happen and every man isn't on the up and up either, but it's the constant, themes that keep popping up, and it seems like it repeats. Like you could take the woman out and some of the more, salacious details, but some of the core things remain, and it's just amazing to see. It's a wonder, but this is why we do this channel, to get the awareness out, so feedback. If we got to do a little shaming, we might have to crack some jokes and be a little harsh, but our goal is to get our people back on track and get us going in a better direction. As the times we're in, you see what's going on in the world. We need to get really in tune with what we need to, leave behind going into a new year. It's a lot of new things on the horizon. We need to really tighten up, and we don't know any of these sisters personally, and it's never, about personal with these women or the men, anybody. It's just the message. We might have to use some of y'all or some of them, to get our message across. And that's what we've been doing for these past few, years on the channel. I hope y'all enjoyed the compilation. I'm gonna turn it over to the queen before we close it out.
And so all of these women here in the compilations are what we call serial baby mamas. They have at least 3+ children and 3+ baby daddies. Now, you can let us know how many on each compilation, how many baby daddies, how many kids in total do they have. But there is some tricks in there, because some of those, I don't know. Did she say a baby daddy? I don't know. So some of those are tricks. So the best answer, we're going to go with the best answer, or the closest to, because I don't, it might be a right answer, it might not be. So if you get closer to what I counted, that's what we're going to go with. So I guess that's our little Easter egg that we have. But yeah, they are serial baby mamas and whatnot. And we just kind of wanted to highlight that. And we got other compilations coming out as well. So if you like those or you have any other ideas for compilations, let us know. And this is just basically content that we have already reviewed. And so we're just kind of putting it together in one big video. Or you're welcome to go look at any of our playlists that have been created if you just want to binge watch. I know a couple of y'all have said in the comments that y'all like binge watching on the content. So you can check out the playlist if you want to do that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to cut it off right there again. This has been an overall recap. We love y'all, man. We really love doing this. It's been fun. All the comments, the engagement, everything. Even if you agree, disagree, you know the whole spiel. Y'all watch these videos, man. We ain't even gonna do it to y'all. We want to say, anybody new, welcome. All my folks that been here, stay tuned. We only gonna get better and take it to another level coming up in this next year. So with that being said, y'all be safe out there. We love y'all. We catch y'all on the next one.